All right, guys.
All right.
We're back. We're ready.
We got everybody set up. So I think the main game that we're going to be kind of focusing on will be Nick Nanavati.
That's right.
We will kind of want to see how he does against his
And
first round
who's he playing
opponent.
against?
I don't know. We'll have to check it. Who is he playing against? You tell me.
I don't know
remember.
either.
I can't remember his name. His name is. We can find out here. We'll get our weatherman to pop in and
We
tell us.
literally just asked. All right, so let's do this. So it's going to be Nick or not Nick. Is that how we're rolling this?
Probably.
Let's see this roll. Do we got a camera
So-
on this roll, or are we just rolling it?
I think we'll just roll it for the first time, and we'll bring the gimbal in here next time.
All right, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
You ready? Oh, no, the solid one
He
right out of
rolls
the
a
gate.
one. Okay, so
What
Damien.
is happening?
So that's pretty easy to beat, right? I mean, anything but a one. Anything but? You guys like those rolls? Here we
You
go.
can't
Anything?
say that out loud.
Oh,
you
there it
got
is.
him.
Anything but, baby.
Oh.
Damien rolls a 5. I'm going to pick Nick Nanavati.
Oh, surprise,
The brown
surprise.
magic.
Oh.
The brown magic gets picked.
All right, so we got an uphill battle already. I don't know who he's playing, so hopefully whoever that is, he got some power in the house.
That's pretty exciting. So
No, we're going to be super excited.
So Nick's playing against. It looks like a Battle Brothers guy. That's not Austin. That is. I don't know. I couldn't see his jersey. I almost saw his jersey on the back there. Here come the Nanavati inches. That's right.
We got him on stream, so we're going to watch it.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Team Battle Brothers.
Yeah, this is going to be a great match.
It should be. So those guys, that's Juice and all his dudes, man. So they're.
Battle Brothers.
I think even Naden's on that one. So.
That's right. They
Yeah.
they got a podcast for that.
They do. The Battle Brothers. All right, so like Nick all excited, dude. He's like on camera. This guy loves it, dude. He loves.
There he is.
And there's Siegler in the background. We got Andrew Whitaker there playing. There you go. You guys can kind of hear these guys a little
Get some
bit.
crowd noise.
Get some
Right,
crowd
so we have
noise
two
going.
other tables, so we'll be bouncing between those games as they kind of come and go. I think we have Justin Kempy, one of your picks.
So
playing
on that
day.
first table there, you guys can kind of see him on the left there in the pink jersey,
Justin Kempy.
playing against a Queen's Guardsman.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Look at that. You got some conflict there.
I'm like double interest. Yeah, right there. He's pointing for us. That's it. So
And then who's Andrew playing on the other table?
Andrew is playing. I wish he is super sexy. The Queen Guard guy is super sexy. Let's see here. Let me see if I can pull this up a little bit easier. This is the whole room, guys. But yeah, there's Andrew. So Andrew's one of my picks for my dark horse. It's pretty funny. So I really want that game to win. I need Nick to win, and then I need Justin to win. Justin was my dark. So we picked 3 guys. Each of us.
Which dice would you like me to choose, Nick?
Tell me.
Well, we're going to do that.
Team
Someone like Sean to pick.
Imperial Guard. So those guys are fantastic. Got a lot of Pop Goes the Monkey.
How far does he move?
One of our sponsors.
8?
Got a lot of their bits in there. Custom. You haven't used Pop Goes the Monkey bits. It's fantastic here. Customizing models.
That's true. That is true.
Well, there's some of our sponsors right there. Look at those great objective markers.
So you can see how easy it is, guys. All the lines are drawn on these mats.
That's right. You can kind of see the deployment.
Super duper freaking easy.
Yeah.
And looks like Nick is.
Just let you know on the.
Oh, he's
there's
letting
a
him
row
know.
of Space Marines like that in front, so you can't just charge into my tank.
That's fine.
He's letting him know. Did you hear that, guys? He is letting him know.
They're outside of 1 inch of that wall, so they're safe.
So it looks like we got some Lord Discordance there. This is so. Just for you guys, what we're going to talk about, we're going to kind of go over the basics for people in case we got anybody tuning in that doesn't know anything about anything to do with 40k. So you're going to have to bear with us on the first round of each game.
Looks like they're playing a pointy hammer and anvil. What's the name of that deployment?
Spearhead.
I'm setting you up there. Spearhead. That's
Spearhead.
right. So Spearhead deployment at the pro tabletop.
It's not hammer and anvil. Standard. So it is hammer and anvil. Oh, it is just normal.
Oh,
hammer.
normal hammer and anvil. Okay.
I guess Nick's just doing it. Yeah. So this is normal hammer and anvil with the 24 inches.
So they got some free forward deployment.
Basics. Buy Marines or don't play. So those objective placements. That is the entire thing is 7 inches. So what it is it's the 3-inch marker in the center, and then we just go 3 inches out from that.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's super duper close, but really that is the entire. You have to be touching one of those to actually control the objective.
Yeah.
And so basically what we're going to be doing here is this is the deployment phase, guys. So what happens is each player takes turns, and we're doing full deployments here. So Nick dropped first.
We'll get it fixed. Thank you.
So that means he's actually going to be going first, as long as he doesn't get seized upon. So what we do is Nick drops everything. He's got a 24-inch deployment zone, and it goes long. This is a 6-foot by 4-foot long table. And so from the long edge of the table, you get to go 24 inches in.
That's right.
And so Nick has already dropped all of his units down, and now we're just seeing the Chaos Knight player deploy all his stuff. So he's putting all the stuff, all of his knights on the lines because he wants to get in there, and he wants to get nasty up in that combat.
Yeah, Iron Hands, they want to kind of stay back and shoot you. Nick's got a lot of kind of tricksy shooting, but he doesn't want to necessarily get too close to all those knights. So the knight player will want to get in there, get to work with those knights. So he's going to try to push forward. You see some guys forward deployed, some Chaos Nurgles. Nurglings, they can deploy out of the deployment zones.
He needs to. They need to fix that terrain a little bit because they're getting. He's on the other side of that wall. And we know how to fix it really easily because he can just get a little tilt. Boop, boop, boop.
Thanks, Will.
Thank you, Will, for fixing that.
Our man on the scene.
Oh, look at him fixing it straight away, dude. That's impressive. You guys ever seen that?
We say it and it magically happens.
So we got 3 Lord Discordants. We got the Knights there. And yeah, we are looking hot to trot. Is it cool if we pull up Nick Nanavati's list?
We'll go with the
Oh, it's actually okay.
shiny right now.
We'll pull those up in a little while.
Yeah, we'll get to list in a second. So the start of the movement phase.
DCs.
Let's play, man.
Here we go. It's the C's.
He did seize.
All right, first things first.
Did he seize the initiative?
No, he did not.
Oh, okay. All right. So it looks like Nick's going to be taking the first turn. So Nick has something really interesting in this list that you and I both
Where are the links for this?
love. Suppressors.
Yeah, I'm an Ultramarine guy, so I looked at suppressors. I'm like, I'm stopped looking at those because they're pretty bad. But turns out for Iron Hands, they're actually really good. So I discounted them a little bit. I played a game against Nick, and he beat the crap out of me with those suppressors.
Well, his aren't just normal either. It's not normal Iron Hands either, is it? He's a successor chapter.
That's right. It's a successor chapter. So Master Artisans and Stealthy.
Yeah.
Playing that Master Artisans where you get to re-roll that 1 to hit and that re-roll 1 damage. When you're talking about 6 shots.
So 6 shots. So hopefully you roll
Can you
1,
hear me,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? You get to re-roll the 1 because you're Iron Hands.
That's right.
And then what do you do with that 2?
You get to re-roll that too.
Because you're Master Artisans.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got a slight update. If y'all want to know our psychic powers and where our CPs stand on the feature table between Nick and Davis. Davis picked for his psychic powers Miasma of Pestilence and Symphony of Pain. He spent some CPs pre-game to give one of his knights a 4++, to make the other one a Dreadblade. Nick's psychic powers are Machine Flins and Steel Armor. And then he also spent some CP on the Ire Stone and to make his Relic Contemptor a character.
Nice.
So to start the game, Davis has 7 CP, Nick has 12. It's standard hammer and anvil, and Nick did go first.
And with his Warlord trait on that Dreadnought, did he take the bounce out of combat thing?
I'm not sure on
He
that.
can? Okay.
Can you ask Nick if he
Absolutely.
did?
Oh, it's only like a Raven Guard thing?
So White Scars are maybe
All right, great.
So looks like he's already moving up, hiding in that shadow of that El Ruin.
So anyway, back to the suppressors though with these guys.
Yeah.
So hopefully you roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You reroll the 1 because you're Iron Hands. You can move because you're Iron Hands without any penalty, and you reroll that 2 because of Master Artisans.
Yeah, you're solving all the issues of the suppressors. One, they don't have heavy weapons, and so they don't really want to move. They don't shoot that many shots, so if you miss a few, it's just not that many shots. But now you've got kind of built-in rerolls, and they got long range, and they don't want to necessarily be babysit by a character, so they can kind of be self-sufficient. So use that long range to maximum that benefit. So really good. 6 shots. if you're not getting 5 or 6 shots
So he
according
just
to Nick
scored a 5
hits,
right
they
here?
roll bad.
He's rolled bad.
So I'm like, and then I watch the play. I'm like,
It's
yeah,
actually
kinda,
accurate.
it's like this guy's hitting every time. That's what I feel about
Let me
that.
roll
So,
for the
So since they're just kind of deploying right now and they've done a little bit of psychic stuff, Nick's not going to have a big turn. Do you mind if we jump over to table 1 and kind of take a peek at it?
so as we got to pull that up, let's see what's going on table 1. So who do we have playing on table 1? Oh, that's your boy.
That's my boy. That's Justin.
And Justin's playing
Against some Queen's Guard
So
action.
hits on
So
twos.
Justin's list. I got to play against this guy last night, right?
So Admech, that's right.
So him and I set up, and we got to play. There's Justin right there.
You wanna change
Everybody give a
it?
hand for Justin. He's one of my guys. Super pumped about it.
Supposed to be done.
His Admech list is interesting, man. He's got some tricks in there. You and I have even talked about some of these tricks that he's doing.
I know, like he was pulling some nice moves on you. You were like, sweating it there for a little bit.
I was sweating it for all of it, actually, until the very end when I'm like, how did I do that? So this guy, it's pretty cool. What he does is he's got those Scorpius tanks shooting out of the line of sight. It's a very mixed attachment that he's got. So he's got is Agrippina with all of his destroyers.
He's got 6 destroyers,
And his breachers.
6 breachers. Agrippina. Why does he pick Agrippina? Everyone's always picking Ryza or Mars.
That's right.
Agrippina has a stratagem I did not know about. That if you can basically recycle them for a command point, 3 command points.
You have to be within your deployment zone to do it. And so he has to keep at least one model in his deployment zone in order to pop it off.
And he's got to have at least one guy alive.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then they can just come back. And
For
he
three,
comes,
it costs 3 CP for him to do it, but he doesn't care about CP. This guy's got 3 battalions in his Admech army.
yeah, so you get in there and touch him, and he could just like use it, recycle them out, and
jump out.
pop them somewhere else, and still keep
insane.
shooting
It's insane.
at full power. Like he brings all the whole unit back. So
That's right.
a little bit surprising. It looks like he's playing against some orcs.
He is playing against orcs, so he's got all the track guns that you'd ever need. It looks like he's going first on this game as well. The Queen's Guardsman.
So just so in the movement phase for the folks that are kind of new to Warhammer, what's going on? So we have 2 players playing off. Each has their own faction. So this particular army is Adeptus Mechanicus versus orcs. We roll off to see who goes first. So the orcs are going first. The game is broken up into 3 phases. So you have actually 4 phases: the movement phase, the shooting phase. You have the assault, psychic phase. And you have the assault phase. So you start out with movement. So each model has their own movement characteristic.
That's right.
For example, what is a orc gun statistics? How far do they move?
So there's 3 different kinds. We have the smash guns. We got the tractor. We got the cannons. We're gonna actually be able to pull this up for you right now and kind of tell you.
Yeah. You got orc boys. You got all sorts of different guys. They all have their different movement characteristics.
+1 save on this guy.
So what will happen is everyone gets to do their movement, and you move all the models individually, and you don't go to shooting or psychic phase until you complete all of your movement. So he's going to do all of his movement now, and then we'll pull up the psychic phase. If there's any psychic powers, we'll cast those.
That's right. And so I wonder if he's going to actually target the breachers, because that's going to be one of the biggest threats to this orc army.
That's right.
Because that D6 damage is just going to be picking dudes up.
Well, I mean, the orc boys don't really care. They don't have much of an armor save.
I'm talking about the vehicles.
The vehicles, yeah. Those smasher guns.
Sergeant. Boots on 2s for this cherub.
They're threats to him, and he's threats to them. So it's just who gets the shot off first, and how many of those destroyers are going to stay alive.
That's right.
So this guy hits on 2s.
Yeah, so there are orc gunners, but the orc gunners are actually included in the models these days. That's typically the way they do it. They can't separate out from the actual models and run around. They used to be able to do that. They've kind of stopped. They put a stop to that. To answer your question about that.
And you can see he's positioning some models forward.
It's going to be 5 AP4s, 5 invals.
And you see that little measuring stick. That's just an easy marker to kind of see how far away he can deploy those guys from his units. I love that he's got the movement trays.
Yeah.
You always appreciate an orc player or a player that has tons of models. These games rounds are timed, so you want to make sure you have enough time to play your game.
That's exactly right.
And when you have a lot of models, sometimes you get bogged down in the movement phase. But these guys, you know, tournament players, pros, they're very adept moving those models quickly to get them in the action. So use movement trays, whatever techniques, little templates to kind of get that measurement fast.
That's right.
7. I'll keep 7.
It looks like you see Justin's got a lot of Rangers kind of lined up in the front of his board, trying to screen and protect.
He has a ton of grots as well. The orc player does.
Yeah.
3 hits.
He's measuring.
5s. 3 minus 1.
So in the background, we kind of hear Nick's game playing.
So it looks like he's just popping off and trying to clear off that screen a little bit.
Yeah. So let's shift back when we get a moment back to the Nick game.
This guy will take
Let's see how his shooting phase is going.
There we go.
2 last can
Yeah,
shots here.
so in order to be able to, well, that's what he told me Mania. That's what Justin was telling me last night, that he had to have it in his deployment zone in order to be able to recycle them.
I think maybe there is. Is that true?
That's what he was telling me last night. Because I questioned him on it. I'm like, what do you mean you have to be in here? He's like, yeah, I have to have at least one model in my deployment zone.
I thought you just had to come back in your deployment zone.
That's what I thought too.
Oh.
So maybe I misunderstood it.
Yeah.
I
I wouldn't be surprised.
I was very tired.
You are a Tina.
And I am bad.
You play AdMac and you even know what the heck it was. I was like, well, you're the AdMac guy. What the heck?
Yeah, because I've used that all of 0 times in my life. Ryza, baby. So here we are back in the Nick game.
I'll use a CP reroll here.
Ooh, looks like it's CP.
2 damage.
Looks like he's down to 10 CP now.
It's like 12.
Yeah, this one.
What's the AP?
AP 3.
Is he in cover?
He's down to 10.
He's down to 10.
him?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Okay, yeah.
That's why I shot him.
Did he deep strike in his grav back there at the back?
Yes, he dropped.
Oh,
out
that's
with
his drop pod. He's got a drop pod full of
With
grab
his
guys.
drop pod, he did 7 damage on the Lord D, 10 damage on the Lord D, and now he's shooting with his dreadnought.
Okay, great.
Dang.
Great.
Scorpius will shoot this guy. Sure. 5 shots. 5 hits.
Yeah, exactly. The grots essentially don't exist. And that's kind of what I was trying to say. So what a lot of people are doing is
2 damage kills him.
they're basically putting them on the bases. That's what I've been seeing people do.
Then he'll shoot this one.
Like you shoot twice?
Yeah, Scorpius shoots twice. If he stands still. 3, 4, 5, 6.
So Nick picked up one of the Lord D's with his shooting from his dreadnought.
1 to 1 roll. 2 minus 3s. 4 damage.
Looks like we got 4 damage. He rolls the saves.
Disco Lord down.
Disco Lord popped. That's a big deal. Kind of mitigates some of that movement.
Yeah, that early pressure.
Fire will shoot.
It's Thunderfire. Shooting at the Nurglings.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 ones.
So, can't you just model? Can't you just model the grots on the base
0 on
though?
these. It's 10 wounds.
On the Nurglings?
For the grot guns,
These guys here?
the different guns,
These are
the
10?
smash guns and stuff.
Yeah, what's the question?
So basically, the debate here that we've got going on in chat is: can the Met guns? Do the Met guns? It says our buddy here, Ant Nerd, he put in there. He says, "Grot crew. Each Met gun and its crew are treated as a single model for all rule purposes. Models must remain within 1 inch of the gun, and it can't be targeted or attacked separately. Range and visibility. All attacks of the gun are measured from the gun, not the crew."
Yeah, so
I'm saying you can model.
I've
you
seen
can-
people put
I've
the
seen-
models out and
that's
try
what
to
I'm
do some shenanigans with
Well, what I
the
was
placement
saying
of those guys, but they basically count as the gun. So if you have a lot of little grot models strewn about within 1 inch of the gun,
But you don't even have to do that.
But
You can model the grots on the gun.
yeah.
Yeah.
2 damage?
Does the grot gun say it has X number of grots on it?
I think they have 5 for each. I think it's 1 for each wound, isn't it? Because they have,
So I mean, would you be able to say that, or would
I don't know.
Because that takes up less space if you do it that way, right?
And we're just going to charge these.
It's more restricted when you have to have 1 inch models all the way around it.
Nurglings have a special rule where they move 3d6 back.
Shit.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
we've been playing Gotcha 40k.
We're joking about the Gotcha 40k.
So it's interesting with these walls. If they needed to, they could pick those walls up right there. Because he's within an inch of the wall with that Nurgling, so he's able to actually charge those. Swing on him through the wall.
Yeah, he's actually within 1 inch, so he doesn't
They
have
are
to go
not
through
on
the
it.
cross.
Okay. It has X grots around it, not on it. And you can't model those on.
10, 12.
You can't model those on the base. They have to be like 5 separate models around it, or 4 separate models around it.
Is it 12? Yep. I think this is 12. It might be more.
Grots are
13. No, that's 12.
That's 12.
Yeah, they did used to run around and hold. That's exactly what I was saying. They used to run around and hold them, hold objectives and stuff.
Yeah.
Murdering me, Nicholas.
I'm trying.
So Nick's doing quite a bit of damage here.
Judge.
Nurglings are down. Oh,
The terrain allows
Typical Nick, party
Oh,
foul.
he's
Somebody get a red card.
he's still moving, guys. So he's bumped the terrain and sent his models flying.
But luckily, we can fix the
he
terrain.
moved
That's
his
part of
model
one of our
to make sure
advantages.
Can we verify?
For
Nick, it's up.
we do here.
Judge.
Pro tabletop.
We all good?
Yeah, we're good. So I killed, I held. I'll do the thing.
Is it my
He killed
turn to
something.
lose?
He held
It's your turn to
something.
lose.
We're going to get graphics coming up here in just a little bit, you guys. We have some really cool stuff that we're going to be able to bring to you guys. It's really, really exciting.
Yeah, Nick
we just
killed
wanna
a unit
make-
of
we
Nurglings
just
and
wanna
2
make
Lord
sure
D's
we-
on his turn 1.
All right, say that again. I'm sorry, Will.
Nick killed the
Overwatch
unit of
on 5.
Nurglings that were kind of right outside his deployment zone, and 2 Lord D's on his turn 1.
Iron Hands.
Big deal. So look, where can he even go with his knights, right? He can go back and kill the dudes if he wants to, the guys that dropped in, but that pulls him back further in his
I know.
deployment.
It's very clever dropping those grab
He
guys
has
back
to
there.
go forward.
They're kind of hidden by the hill, so
I mean, he can shoot them.
he's got to shoot them, but he's got to kind of get an angle.
He's got double thermal cannons on each guy.
Yeah, that's not great. And that's going to force him to move out of position where he wants to kind of move up and charge. So
Whoa. What happened there? Where'd the knight go?
Thanks, brother.
Drink a water pass?
Alrighty.
Water or vodka?
That was
he's
brutal.
moving. He's moving.
That's the turn I wanted to
Oh,
see.
the knight
was
just
brutal.
moved up there. Okay, so.
People sleep on that unit.
If I get my
they're
telestrator
great,
working,
man.
we'll get some
All right.
action
You
here.
hold 3 right now. Okay.
He does hold 3 objectives right now.
This turn now is a 1-up save. It starts with 2. So actually,
Did he
plus 1 save
Thunderfire
fails.
cannon?
He's got 2
Hey,
up.
did he
He's always
Thunderfire
in
cannon
front of
anything? Oh, you can't.
Can't
Titanium.
Titanium.
Invul. Hey, what did you?
This knight moves up here.
Okay,
So
you
we're
have
going to
the
go
5
ahead
over
and
you.
start. What
He just
are we going to
reduced
start the
the
raffle? Is that a little bit later?
Super good.
We'll get this raffle going a little bit, guys. We're going to do 1 per round. It's going to be sick. We appreciate all you guys coming in here, man, and hanging out with us today. Tuning in and just being a part of this, because this, honestly, guys, this is going to be we're going to be huge, man. It's going to be huge. So we can kind of see. Let's go take a look at Andrew Whitaker's table, and so we haven't really viewed into that on camera.
Kind of.
Table 3, yeah.
Let's see
So
what's
while
going
the
on
night
there. Looks
guy
like
moves
some
his-
knights. Andrew's playing his typical list, I believe, that he's doing.
So Andrew's just had a new addition to the family, so he's kind of been out of 40K for a little bit. He hasn't really played since ATC, so he's a little bit out of practice, especially as he gets some new Marines.
But he is Andrew Whitaker. Okay?
If anyone's a dark horse in this, it's Andrew. So supremely confident in his skill. A little rusty, I think. So hopefully
the clock doesn't get him.
Marines, yes.
That's what he himself was worried about.
all the
right?
sleepless
Clock.
nights of a new baby, right? Maybe he just needs to get some rest.
You have nothing else dropping from the sky, right?
All right, so
14.
That's Nick's. You guys hear? You hear Nick? He's like, I got 3 suppressors coming in. Yeah.
all right, let's see if we can get some audio from the Andrew's table. And who's Andrew playing again?
Looking for 4s, we only 1s, so they're Acadian and they didn't move. Gotcha.
Andrew's shooting.
Oh, look, dude, he's got the dreadnought He's got the Dreadnought already up in the lines.
Oh, wow. You see a Librarian Dread
See
right
that
here.
Living Dread right there? That's a big problem. That'll cut that freaking Knight just about in half, or one of those Lord Discordants.
So he's used the fly to jump over his screen here.
Well, no,
No, those are guard. He's run those guard guys up.
Yeah, he's run those guard guys. Those are his, man.
That's right.
And then 3 and 6.
You're right, dude. That's a bit of board control. And that's the thing with Andrew, man. This dude knows how to control a board.
5, 6
Every game I've
ups,
ever
and
seen
then
him
these
play,
are dead.
he like spreads out and grabs objectives and just does what he needs to do.
Yeah, he's played a game against a big Eldar flyer list where he's just like zoned out the board where they can't even land and killed some flyers and just like table boots them.
Andrew's trying to clear the screen out with his Wyvern right now.
All right, so the Wyvern's shooting. Yeah.
Let's shoot them with the Storm Bolter from the Librarian Dreadnought. Looking for 3.
He's got that detachment from
Classic.
the guard
Deals
that
all the time.
lets him
Into a
just
3.
rain bombs.
He can ignore cover. He can
That
shoot
is right
twice.
Oh, guys, by the way, so we'd really appreciate it. This is super important to us just as an organization. If you guys could subscribe to us, tell your friends to subscribe to us. You'll get these sweet emotes that you'll be able to do. We got Dragon 6s that are live right now. I don't know if we got our top knots in for our ones yet.
Shoot at this
But
fella here. Actually, no. Let's have this tank
that'll be a
shoot this fella
very,
here.
you'll really
And
help
then we're
us
gonna have
out.
this heavy
and
bolter
we
shoot
can
those
just
2 of those
bring
dudes
more
back
and more
there.
stuff to you guys.
Got plenty of range. All right.
That is
So
just
let's
a
do the
thing.
top turret.
That's right.
I'll-
Roll
Oh,
the
there we go.
First,
Dragon
turret
6s.
1, turret 2,
Bam, bam.
Sponson 1, Sponson 2 in that order. I gotta roll them one at a time because otherwise my math gets fucked up.
All right.
So, turret 1, I'll reroll for Catachan. Turret 2, I'll reroll for Catachan. I am hypercharging everything.
Okay.
Sponson 1,
He's rolling his plasmas.
Ooh, I like your little
reroll
ducks
capture.
there, foosballs.
and Sponson 2.
Foosball.
Hockey. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9,
So
10, 11
Catachans get a
shots.
chance to re-roll their shots, their D6 shots and D3 shots for the different turrets. So he's re-rolling those to
I
see
did
how
have
many
3,
shots he
rerolled 1,
has.
so they didn't move.
And so he's firing. They didn't move, so no penalties for moving.
Oh, they're Squirtles.
These are
Sorry.
command tanks, so they need to hit
my
on weight.
Pokemon.
Okay.
Put that over there for a second. You're tough 7 or 6, right?
I am toughness 6.
You're back here.
Did you shoot that one?
No, I'm sorry. This guy right here.
Yeah. Toughness
So
6.
shooting at Lord Distort right there in the center.
Oh, so bad. All right, so it's 2, 4, 5, 6 saves? No, 5.
5 saves.
5
ups.
and rolls.
All right, I failed 3.
6
so
damage.
6 damage. Down to 6.
6 wounds
And
left
then
on
the
that
heavy
guy.
bolter. They all hit.
Heavy bolters.
All right.
Fives.
2 are wounding, and it's -1 +1, so I guess 6 up saves, right?
Tough 6.
Yeah. All right, dead. Figured that
Blow?
was going to happen.
Had to.
The
Had to.
little guy.
That was clearing out the rest of the one unit that he was using the screen with.
Oh, that was the little guy. Okay.
We'll shoot this second
I thought-
tank here.
He's got. Andrew has so
Gonna
much
put everything,
firepower.
all
with
the
this
plasmas
list.
here into the injured guy.
Okay.
And then you shoot the heavy bolter at green. Green bolts.
Gotcha.
There we go.
Turret 1.
Got bands on the guy, so it's easy to tell.
Reroll.
We like it when our opponents do that.
Re-roll it. I think we did the math on a D3. It's always better to roll a 2
Always better to
Sponsor
reroll.
roll.
to try to get to a 3. Because you have a
He's going to
6.
reroll that too.
So 4 and 8 makes 12 shots.
12 shots. Reroll
Can you
that.
fish that out?
I definitely.
You, Blue, we are going to get an overlay. We really apologize about that. We're
Alright, so again, same
having a
thing,
little
three,
bit of
reroll
stuff
1.
that's just trying to get working. We will get it working for you guys. We got again, and Thomas and I are so excited about this overlay too because it is going to blow the minds, man. It's so nice.
Yeah.
So you guys, we're just listen. Here's what we're doing.
Still waking up here. We got a lot of stuff
We got a
going
full
on.
weekend to go. That's exactly right.
Can't give it to you all at
We
once.
can't give it to you all at once because then you won't appreciate it. That's what this really comes down to. It's just it's all about showmanship. You
All right, here we
guys.
go. 4
Showmanship.
ups. Oh.
How many is he gonna make, Thomas? How many is he gonna make? He's gonna make half?
He just rolled it.
Let's
It's
see.
not enough.
He made 1, 2. Oh wow, he rolled kind of low.
He's been murderized.
He's been murderized. Get that Discord. Get him out of here.
Alright, let's shoot the heavy
Get out of
bolter
here!
at the Johnsons.
Let's go down.
Crap is gone.
This is at the little guy.
You can. So yeah, let's get some secondaries. Will, can you tell us? I don't know if you wrote down what secondaries they picked. That would actually help us a lot
So they're down to 5 here.
Down, and you haven't shot over here.
for Andrew Whitaker's game.
not like it matters.
No, I
but-
did not.
Okay, what kind of weatherman are you? I'm going to criticize you now. I'm going to criticize
One
you.
for 3 tables
You
at the
told
moment.
me that you had a clipboard with information written on it. I asked you for a question, and you're not there.
Don't get our weatherman running off
Nope.
before the game starts.
Somebody fire this guy. Fire! You fired. Where's Donald Trump?
Oh my gosh! Stop.
I'm just kidding, Will. Will, I love. We both have man buns. I love you.
I'll reroll. Turn 2. Cocked.
Build a wall. That's right. That's right, Greg. We are using GW's playbook for rolling out content. We actually sent them an email. They're like, "This is how you do stuff. You do it slow and steady, little bits at a time." They appreciate it more. Look at Whitaker. Look at Whitaker. He's not got his short shorts on today, so
It's not the final day, so you normally bust out the super
that's
short
right.
shorts.
That's right.
That's going to be 3 wounds because I don't get to reroll ones.
He is an attorney. See his little sweatshirt.
3 hits.
You did UGA fan, so if
3
you're
hits.
a Georgia native, there's some
Big
big
game
UGA
tomorrow.
games tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah, LSU.
And 1 wound. Nope. 2 damage. And then Sponsons.
So we're kind of getting this side angle. Table 3 is what this is, in case you're wondering.
Atrocious roll and pass. And no wound.
Pass
Here we go.
flubs
We got an on-site camera there hitting it up.
I know you've got a plan, but not a good one.
Now was that Andrew telling him he didn't have a good plan?
He's talking about Pass had a plan, but he just didn't execute. I hate it for him because, Pass.
And then the heavy bolter into pink squad.
Yeah, he wounded himself.
Oh, he wounded himself.
Oh yeah, because that's
It's
the only
all
one I
part
can
of the
see.
plan. It's all part of the plan. He's right. Pask has a plan.
Oh, they all miss.
I mean, you
Overheating.
could have also seen Green Squad.
Oh,
The great thing about plasma is you can overcharge it to
What
do
is
extra damage,
spectacularly
but if you roll
disappointing round of
once,
shooting
it
from,
hurts yourself.
Commander
It gets
Pass.
too hot.
Knight Commander Dingleberry. All right, this fella is going to shoot him.
Okay.
so now he's coming from the other plasma tank. Looks like he's going to another Lord Discordant.
So he's shooting at this Discordant here.
Reroll.
Turn 2 re-rolling.
Sponson 1.
Oh, he pulled the big 3 on that one. He's going to re-roll that. Into a 2.
I'll keep. So 2, 4,
Cocked.
and 8 makes 10.
So he's got
10.
He's got his D3 and D6 shots for his guns. Now
We
he's
can-
shooting the
I'm
shots.
going to go ahead and use.
Yeah, as far as the list, pulling up the list, I will. So again, this is all kind of our. So guys, we're super lucky. We have the BCP guys here.
I think I'm technically supposed to do that before
Like
I
the guy
roll
that
my
actually
number of
invented
shots.
BCP is
That's
here.
totally up to you. It's
Literally,
not
that
you.
guy.
It's fine.
So we're trying to get.
Is it just one guy? I mean,
Well, the guy, I think his name's Greg or
Garrett.
Garrett. Yeah, you're right. I think it's Garrett. So I think Garrett invented it. Well, and the other guy, he said that's just he's the pretty face of everything.
you're like you're the BCP guys, Paul, and it's Paul.
I'll mark it with the big dial. And then look
And
at
he's
the
like, I'm not the
again.
BCP guy. This guy is. He's like, well, I write the code for it. And he's like, yeah. He's like, that's the guy. I'm like, oh no, you're the guy.
7.
We can go back, Fire Drake. We can absolutely go back to Nanavati's game.
Yeah. So let's go back.
Let's go ahead and take a cue back. We appreciate you putting it in there, Fire Drake. Is everybody doing okay today, though? Everybody having fun so far? And again, we'll get to the stream. Will become better and better as we go. I promise. Thomas has got his teleprompters, John Madden running, so
I know.
at least we can write on the top here.
And then we're going to push it through these guys.
We'll go back
They
to
can't fall
table
back to
2
shoot, right?
in just a little bit here.
So, we got
He
table-
did overheat a couple times, that's true.
Yeah. I didn't want their Overwatch.
Oh, yeah.
so we're on table 2 now.
This is back to Nick's.
Yep. There's
So
Nick,
you
and
killed
here's the
unit,
knight.
You held an objective. I killed more. We hold the same.
Yep.
So we just finished up.
And I got one for old school,
Okay, so it sounds like he's
nothing for
got
recon,
old school recon.
Cons yet. Yep.
and nothing for big game.
What was his last one? What did he say?
Kill, hold.
Big game hunter.
Big
big
game.
game, okay.
Kill a drop
So
pod.
he's got. So what's his opponent's name? Can you tell me, Will? What's that guy's name? Nick's
Davis Fry.
Davis.
Davis Fry.
So Davis has old school, big game, and recon. So old school just is first blood, line breaker, slay the warlord, and last blood. Big game will be picking up his 10 wound, 8,
those
his
guys-
10, 8
It's
wounds.
7 or
actually.
more wounds.
7 or more wound vehicle or things. And then the last thing will be
Ironstone. This guy again.
recon, which is just being in all the different areas.
One 1 free reroll. 5s, 1 free reroll. It's 2 armor saves.
Good.
So guys are shooting.
They'll fall back.
So Will, why don't you tell us a little bit who's firing right now? What's going on?
Right now, we just finished up the bottom of turn 1, and Nick is starting the top of his turn 2. He's just falling out of combat. I believe it's off the screen. If y'all will pan out just a little bit, you'll be able to see it in this back corner where the drop pod is. And right now, he's in his movement phase, moving around, getting prepped to start some more shooting.
Yeah, he's in this back.
When Davis's Disco Lord came in here, took out a lot of what Nick had dropped in to take them out in return.
Oh, okay, he had one left, one Disco Lord left.
That's correct, yes. Nick took out 2 on turn 1. He had 1 left. And he brought the Disco Lord back to handle what came out of the drop pod.
That drop pod grab, guys. Yeah, the Devastators. All right, looks like Nick's pulling some intercessors through the wall there. He's going after some Nurglings.
Here. Going after the Nurgling from the other side of the wall. Looks like he's lining up his Smash Captain to try to go after a Knight on the far side of the table.
I'm 18 and change, so it's a 6-inch charge, I think.
Pre-measuring that charge distance.
That's like
so he
18
knows
and a half.
Yeah.
it
Yep,
is
right.
12, but that is
You
a
want to just move him straight there?
that is
It's
a
not even I
force.
want to go. He's either doing that or he's running away.
Okay.
It's which one?
So Nick's factoring in that force into a 6-inch charge.
Okay, guys, do you mind if I interrupt for a minute? I just got some heavy
Get your
news.
time.
All right, lay
Get you
down.
some time, little man.
Chat, you exactly were right. We had our head judge Kelly Wallace go over there and talk about the mech guns that the guy was using. So
Can I advance
you
the chart?
have to have models on the table, exactly what chat said, that are within an inch
I
of
only
each
need like
grot
2.
gun. Okay.
You only got to fail 1.
So those bases are too small. So he's been awarded a yellow card.
Ooh, our first yellow card.
Our first yellow card has been given out. He's been given a yellow card. He's not happy about that. But and also for the sake of the rest of the tournament, all of his bases are extended out by 2 inches. So you want to charge him because the grots are specifically for the opponent. So if you wanted to go draw line of sight, you wanted to go shoot at him, you wanted to charge him, you can charge those grots and be in combat with the gun.
Because they count as the gun.
Because they count as part of the gun. So he's going to have to measure 2 inches out from all of the grot model, all of the gun models.
Wow.
For the rest of the tournament.
That's right. That's what
You're
happens when you read the rules.
That's what happens when you read the rules.
That's why we got you
I'm
guys
glad.
here.
Hey, chat, good job for catching that. You guys are mad bosses for that. Let us know anytime you see stuff like that. We'll get them, baby. We're not gonna we will not stand. This aggression will not stand, man. Any of you big fans out there of the Big Lebowski? If you're not, you're a loser.
Oh, so it looks like he's pulling the suppressors out of the foam.
Unlimited power.
He doesn't even take them out of the foam until it's go time. That's Nick for you. Doesn't even have
Nick
a
is such
tray.
a jerk, man. Get out of here, Nick.
Golly. Make sure he doesn't take too many out of there.
T.O. has spoken, nerd. That is, man, nerd. That is it. His models actually look pretty good, man. As far as Nick Nanavati, normally they look kind of crappy. So
Yeah,
I'm
and he
proud of
painted
him.
these himself. So
I know.
he
I'm proud of
really
him.
went to work and he worked with Adam. Adam helped him out doing the Army Painter way. I don't know if you went with Army Painter on those paints or not, but he really liked that teal color. There's a little bit of Adam said I'm going to do teal, and it's all of a sudden Nick had teal. Or if Nick asked Adam what his recipe for Adam's army was, he just copied it.
We're talking about Adam Abramowitz, you guys. He's
best
from
general.
the best general.
Yeah, so those guys are good friends. And
Is he here?
Adam is not here. We wanted him to be here. He had a trip to Denmark or wherever Army Painter is.
Solid.
Trying.
Captain Jim. We owe 5 other orc players in the tournament yellow cards. We'll go out.
The other orc player that's playing the same models did get a yellow card and the same explanation.
Oh, dang. It hits all over.
Listen, we'll hand them out, baby.
Now, how many yellow cards does it take before it turns into a red and you're out? 3 yellows. So if you get 3 yellows, you're DQ'd. So
Yeah, you get 3 yellows, you're DQ.
that's a kind of a big deal.
Listen, I know we're laughing about it, but
So he suffers 3
that's
models.
sucky, man.
I mean,
Hey,
gotta be on
shouldn't
your
be
best
modeled to
behavior.
advantage.
You could be out. It's only day 1. It's not even the first game
I
yet.
know, you got to be good. You got to be good here.
3 and 3.
We expect good behavior.
That's like they got roll some dragons for that. You know, like
Oh,
dragons
what's
out.
up? Oh, there's Adam there. Adam, I know you're saying you were first, but nobody knows that you were first.
Send it.
That guy's gonna go all in there.
The bolters.
This is onslaught Gatling cannons.
Okay.
Threes.
So shooting his Gatling
Reroll
cannon.
ones. Reroll one of my twos. Fives.
So you said don't use the weapon thing.
He says it's ready to go now.
Do you reroll damage?
It's all damage one for this guy.
No, we won't rotate yet.
Reroll one of my two wound rolls.
My cough button didn't work.
So 5 minus twos.
I was told I had a cough button.
He said disregard that.
Dadgummit! Somebody lied to me. You guys made me look stupid. Dadgummit! You know what, man? You're not first, you're last.
That's right. Are we back on yet?
Yeah, I'm sorry, we're back on. My bad. I got distracted there. We are on turn 2, I believe, right now. I think Nick
Top of
Malabody's
turn
taking
2.
his. Yeah, top of turn 2.
Shoot him. Make all the artillery you can shoot him. They can shoot him.
All right.
Yeah, we'll rotate.
So he's going to rotate his ion shields.
Reroll ones. Reroll one of my twos.
Yep. Those grav devs are in the backfield. Did he bring it? Can we tilt the camera just to see if he put anything back towards those grav pods? So this will be towards the
Yeah,
right
he sent
side.
his Lord Discord back there.
Oh, he did send
Pop those
that guy?
guys up, yeah.
2 damage.
Yeah,
Listen.
the Lord Discordant is still on the back corner trying to deal with the grav devs.
Oh, we get some
So there's a
overlays.
relic contemptor. So now we're starting to get some stats. We're here we go. Starting to get live now, baby. So that's the relic contemptor. Just in case you don't know any of his stats.
So is this a relic contemptor? That's a.
Gives you 3 and 4.
2 lads.
It is a relic contemptor, isn't it?
Oh, let's get this actually going. Let's clear this list out
Yes,
here.
it is a relic contemptor.
You have non-bodies on yours?
Yeah, I have it.
Wait, you don't have them added, do you?
11 damage. Okay. And he'll do his Stormbolt in the same place.
Yeah, we're not showing his list.
Stormbolt is the blue one. 1 free, roll the hit.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
6s.
So let's just give it a test run. Pull up, get rid of that relic contemptor for me.
Pressers.
Just hide that.
This guy, first squad. Reroll 1, 2.
Awesome. All right.
Reroll 1 to wound roll. 4 minus 3s.
So, by the way, Adam, I'm pretty sure that Nick came up with that paint scheme. Just to put that in there, by the way.
Adam's listening at home.
Yeah, Adam was watching at home, and I really.
You're pretty sure he's going to say it was his paint first.
It was his.
3s.
Yeah, we can pull that. We can pull that back just a little bit. Can we pull the PTZ back just to its original spot, please? If it is, or is that in the original spot right now?
Nick removed the last Lord D with the suppressors that dropped in.
Cool.
4 hits.
So it's hard to fit the PTC. We can't get the entire table, but you can kind of see. You can see the majority of the board. So the Lord Discordant's just to the right back. There we go. So we got that Lord Discordant. I don't see him. Where is he? Am I blind?
He just got removed from the table by the suppressors.
Suppressors killed the
picked
Lord
that dude up.
Discord.
If you'll go to Alex, I've got him coming in on where the suppressors came in to give you a better shot.
All right, we can bring this into Alex here.
One of these.
There, the suppressors dropped in the back right back
go.
there.
Suppressors dropped in here.
There we are.
Took out the Lord D that was here.
Just 1 minus 3 on the
There you go. There's your suppressors, you
And look at
guys.
them, nice and hidden in that little L ruin, so they get shots on, but they're kind of hidden from those knights.
4, 5, 7.
Great shot. So it looks like he dropped
Reroll 1.
2 units.
2 units. He still has 1 left.
That's correct.
1 minus 3. It's 2 damage.
Let's see here.
His relic contemptor just shot at one of the knights, and now he's about to shoot his thunderfire.
So the relic
at
contemptor
the
gun that we
Nurgles.
have there, in case it's a storm cannon array, I believe is what it's called.
For the relic contemptor? No, he's got last cannon.
Oh, he's got the relic contemptor. I'm thinking
Contemptor.
Leviathan for some reason.
Yeah.
My
So,
bad.
just to show the
suppressors.
suppressors that we're shooting.
So this is the suppressor. This is the actual stats of the suppressors. They moved that 12. They got a 3 FPS. So that's what's interesting about them. And let's actually pull up the gun itself.
Yeah, so they got the suppressor
Auto
accelerator
cannons.
autocannon.
Check that out, guys. So
So-
it's 48-inch range.
Yeah. And heavy 2, so Iron Hands ignore the heavy penalty for moving in, so they can drop and shoot. They're -2, but he's in the Devastator Doctrine, so they're actually -3. So pretty powerful. Yeah. Only 2 shots per guy, so 6 shots coming out of 1 unit of 3 guys. But you know, as we discussed earlier with the Master Artisans, the re-rolling, one's naturally for being Iron Hands and re-rolling 1 extra. They're
Like
pretty accurate.
That's exactly. And like you said earlier, if he doesn't get 4 or 5 through, no, if he gets 4 through, he said he's done kind of poorly.
He's rolled poorly. He only hit 4 out of 6. I'm like, what?
Iron Hands are so good. You're exactly right, Drake.
You're like, what's the math on that? We did the math right.
It is.
You're kind of right.
It's exactly.
Can't really argue with that.
This guy. 100% on this guy. Sure.
Oh, Adam's on the line. What's up?
And we'll go for another charge.
Listen, it's DAIM, man. I'm not a chick, dude. I'm not a dame. I'm not a damsel in distress.
Damo.
This guy?
Typing it
That guy,
dame.
the last 3.
That's his pet name.
Here we're going to charge.
Oh, that is that your pet name for me? Now, if it's your pet name for me, okay.
Put on 6.
Oh yeah. All right. R.I.P. R.I.P. Geoff.
Jeff, man. It's Jeff.
I know, but I like to say Geoff, man.
All right.
Listen,
Let's start there.
it makes it more elegant.
Guys, Nick just made 2 charges so far. One of his suppressor squads charged at one of the unit of Nurglings, and then his unit in the middle charged the other unit of Nurglings.
Oh, wow.
So he's made 2 charges.
Thank you, sir.
How much damage?
This one.
So you can kind of see right here. We got 1 charge.
Who's got the red card now?
Manpower. You're just knocking down every kind of thing in the place.
It is Dame. All right, you know what?
Davis says I can knock it down too.
Keep out of it, engage him.
They're having a good
You have
fun
to
game,
keep-
giving each other
Fire
calling
Drake
for red
has
cards.
decreed. All right, fine. You know what?
They just
You guys
hand out
can
yellow
put Dame.
cards.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'll be Dame. You guys are just ignorant because you're spelling it wrong. So that's fine. We can go with that though.
When you're done talking about Dame, all right, we'll get back to this game.
I'm sorry, man. I'm being distracted by all my friends on the internet.
9.
So is this combat that we're having right now, Will?
Yes, it is. I believe it was the suppressors took 1 base and did a wound on another base on the where they just dropped in back here.
Yeah.
And now he's rolling for his attacks on this unit of Nurglings here.
In the center unit. Okay.
This is the way.
Don't
Are you not my
connect
friend,
now,
Fire
so
Drake?
I'll just-
Oh, man.
just here.
All right, man. You don't want to be my friend, man.
You can swing back.
All right, I appreciate that. I appreciate it. At the event, we ended up with.
Miles for Nerdlings.
We lost 2. Leadership 7.
Shut up, Adam.
Good. We lost 2.
Yeah, I think we ended up with. Brad, what was the final count of players?
He would die. Should leadership 7?
I'd be shocked if they're higher.
Surely they're not 8.
72. 72 is what we ended up with. Math, he did his fingers at me, and I'm like, is that thumb count?
Reroll.
The thumb did count.
Yeah, leadership 7.
Thumb counted.
2 died.
You guys don't even see what's happening here
Killed
in the
1,
production
2.
booth.
That'll be the second game you killed.
I'm intently trying to find and watch this game, you guys.
Yeah, it ended up with 20% attrition. But it's still not bad. For a first-year event, man, we ended up with 70-plus players, man. And out of those players, I think we got a stiff competition out of these guys that are here.
There's some pretty good names on the list.
There's some good players that are here.
So it'll be some exciting Warhammer.
We're going to have 9 rounds of combat, you guys.
9 rounds. All right, so did those Nurglings in the center get killed? Did they get picked up?
Oh, man.
Yes, they did.
That went well.
That was brutal.
Drake, I don't know about
had
that.
good-
I can't answer
two
that.
good
We're just on the
good
production
solid
side.
turns.
Yeah.
You'd have to ask the players
That's
themselves.
Iron Hands, though. They're so consistent.
I have no idea.
Jim Vessel in the house.
Those rerolls every
Man, we
single
wish you
one.
could have made it too, buddy.
Yeah, it'd have been great to have you here, Jim.
Fucking drop pod did 3 wounds for Harold.
You could have brought your demons.
Is he still playing demons?
I don't know.
In
I
this
don't
day
know.
and age?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing, man.
That's a brave soul. I
Dude,
think
he-
the Marines have just like pushed all those builds to the curbs, or to the wayside at least. So we haven't checked in with your boy
let's
Justin.
check back in with Justin. Let's
I know.
see
So
what
you know, you're AdMech boy. You gotta
keep tabs on my guy here, man.
keep on table 1. That's right. We'll come back to this. Oh, let's see.
Okay. So look, this is where it's going to get really interesting for him. I think we're in turn 2. Is that correct?
You know what? I think it's a 12.
Yeah, and then I get Overwatch.
Starting.
We're on the top of turn 2.
We're on the top of turn 2. So
doing
he's really closed in with all these orcs. It looks like he didn't thin that much of his stuff. However, dropping in will be these the 2 drills. He's got a lot of plasma in one of the drills, and those are rises, so he can make them do flat 3 damage. Not that it really matters for this. I think it's just more about.
So did he put the drills in deep strike? I guess I don't see the drills.
He did put the drills in deep strike.
Orcs went first, so this is top of turn 2 for the orcs. So they're moving in on him.
And what we're actually going to be seeing is, more importantly, are the Electro Priests that are in those drills. They can get out and literally clear an entire thing of boys off the table.
He's running the shooting Electro Priest.
Let me fix this here.
So you'll have a ton of.
So yeah, I'll show you guys right now.
A ton of shooting, and he's got the Daedalus. So there's a little surprising little trick that really.
So we have.
Up the Daedalus.
Oh, let's talk about the Daedalus.
Oh, so
let's talk about the Daedalus. I'm gonna pull the Daedalus up here for you guys so you can see. This is the Daedalus.
So the Daedalus is a special character that came out of the Kill Team box. It's a little sneaky guy. If you've never played against AdMech, he adds an interesting buff. And there's quite the ruling is a little controversial how the wording of that guy is.
It's not controversial at all. There's not a dadgum thing that's controversial. I'm gonna read it to you guys right now.
I think the intent and the
okay,
how it's written that may be controversial.
Now intent, sure. I can't talk about that.
All right, so you're gonna read what that ruling is.
This Daedalus guy I just put up here. You know, stat wise, whatever, right?
Psychic phase. I'm gonna cast the jump.
Now this is the interesting thing though.
So
At the start of the shooting phase, you can select one enemy unit that is within 24 inches of the Daedalus and visible until the end of the phase. Now that's the very important keyword. Until the end of that phase, add +1 to hit rolls for attacks made by friendly Adeptus Mechanicus units that target the selected unit whilst they're within 6 inches of the Daedalus.
So here's the
rub.
You're like, okay, +1 to hit for that guy I target. Well, the challenge or the interesting piece of the way that's worded is, say I have a big unit of scary destroyers. They only hit on 4s, so that's that's okay. But you can give the Daedalus nearby them +1 to hit. Okay, now they're hitting on 3. Well, they have multiple weapons. Maybe I just have one guy. All I have to do is target that unit that the Daedalus pointed at. I get +1 to hit for my whole entire unit, as long as I target that unit he pointed at. So I'm going to shoot one guy's little gun.
Because it's 24 inches, right? So he has to. Sometimes you can't, like, if you have your unit strung out where you can only see like a model in that. But he's not within 24 inches of other stuff.
Yeah.
You just shoot at something it doesn't matter at +1.
Yeah.
Keep going. Sorry, I
but
didn't interrupt.
He gives them +1 to that whole unit of destroyers, so they don't even have to shoot all their guns at him. They can shoot their guns at everyone else, and as long as they shoot something at him that he pointed at, and they get +1 to their whole entire unit for the entire phase. So
he can have his destroyers for 1 CP hit on 2s.
Yeah, so there's an extra. Yeah, it's nuts. So you kind of think about, I know I can target that unit, I get +1, but you're not thinking about I can target 12 units and get +1 on all of them. It's crazy.
And they're going to shoot into the front Scorpius tank.
Right. So it looks like he's targeting the Justin Scorpius tank with some of the smashing guns.
All right, looking for 5s and 6s.
5s and 6s.
Glorious orc shooting.
Oh, and this is the other thing I wanted to show you guys. So with the Daedalus, what he'll do is, let me pull these guys up here. So these are the Electro Priests. So with the Daedalus, the Electro Priests are going to get out, and these are these guys, super weenie. They hit on 3s in shooting. T3.
They got a 5+ save.
5+ save and a 5. It's 5 up, 5 up.
So, but look at their shooting. Pull up their guns. That's
what I was about to pull. I just wanted to see them.
That's really the magic of the Corpuscaris comes in.
So this is the shooting gun. This is the weapon. Now this is interesting. Yo, Kemple, that's right, baby. So what he's going to do with this? Do you want to tell him what he's going to do with this? And they're Mars.
Yeah.
So tell him all. Tell him all.
All right. So Mars has a stratagem that you can use that says any 6+ to wound
All they do is blow vehicles. It's their
is
whole
a
life.
mortal wound.
Well,
And so-
no.
How about you just
Not
make a
that.
whole
Tell him
one?
first what's going to happen.
I know, but so they're Mars, right?
All right.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we get to that. We get
Okay,
to
all
that.
right, my bad. I'm a punk
I'm gonna
person.
shoot again.
So usually you see that on a unit that has a ton of shots
Like a
because you
gradient
want to
split
dump a lot of wounds into somebody,
I'm gonna
hoping
put,
for 6s, so you get some more wounds.
I'm gonna put
Well,
6
so
into
you look at
1
these
and
Electro
7.
Priests. They got assault 3 guns. They're only
I'm gonna
12
put 6
inches.
into him
They're strength
and
5.
9 into him.
But you coming out of a drill, you're deep striking, you're actually really close. So you're within 12 inches, 3 shots per guy. Pretty good. But you see that special ability on that shooting. 6+ to hit now generates 3 hits instead of 1. So they got like the Tesla rule. If you play Necrons, you know what Tesla
true.
does. They got Tesla guns. So you pop in that Daedalus. Now they're +1 to hit. So they're hitting on 2s. And it's a 6+, so that +1 to hit now means it's a 5+ generates 3 extra hits. So those guys are pumping out tons of shots. 5s and 6s now generate 3 extra hits instead of 1. So that really gets you to that
And
point
you're
where I have
hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s.
and you're re-rolling ones because you got a character nearby. You're hitting with nearly everything. You're popping a lot of extra shots. You pop that stratagem if you need to. Now those little Electro Priests can just take on anything. A knight. I'm just fishing for 6s.
Guys, I mean, we're
It's a
talking.
ton of mortal
It ends up being like. So I think he's got
Yeah, you're touching it.
12 guys in that thing, I believe is what he has. And so 12 guys popping off with 3 shots per, exploding on 5s and 6s. So basically you get almost 100% accuracy.
Yeah. What's the kind of number of shots that you typically see?
I
out of
think
that?
it ends up around like 60 hits.
Wow.
Hits. And
Strength
then
5.
at strength 5. Then you roll to wound, and with Wrath of Mars, you're talking around like 12 to 14 mortal wounds is usually what you end up seeing.
Yeah.
With a 12
In addition to normal saves on top of that, right? It's
pretty crazy.
It can definitely dump. And it gets orcs who don't really necessarily care about the mortal wounds as much, but they don't want to take 60 hits.
No, they don't.
with
Because
strength
it's one of
5
them on
hit.
3s.
Like he's gonna just shred those bodies. So.
Hey, keep it Happa. Thank you so much for your freaking sub, man.
Oh, we got a subscription.
It means the world to us. Now you can start putting in. Your dragon dice whenever you want to.
Yeah, if you like what we're doing, definitely subscribe. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free
Oh,
Twitch
Mandalore
subscription there.
pulling it in too.
Oh, we got another subscription.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, I
Thank
love
you
it.
guys so much. My man bun is jumping the gun. I'm sorry. You know what, dude? I'm gonna keep that. You gave that to me, and I'm gonna take. Oh my gosh, we got another sub. Ark, thank you so much. Oh, another sub.
It's happening.
You guys are killing me, Mike. Thank you so much. With the,
Is that Mike Bridgman in the house?
Thank you so much, you guys. I can't audio because at work. It's okay. Dova. That's okay. Oh, Bob Azell. What's up, Bob? We'll see you tomorrow, baby.
That's right.
Goon Stomp jumping on too. Thank you so much for the sub. Oh my goodness, you guys are killing it. Hey, we love you too, Dangly. We love you freaking too.
5, 10, 15 at -2.
Yeah, we can talk about the game. How about that? So we're top of turn 2, or I guess, yeah, we're top of turn 2 right now. Orcs are coming in. It looks a little rough to me, honestly. Although he's got a lot of space between him and those orcs, which is good.
So they're just firing. You got a lot of spasha guns shooting.
What's shooting right now, Will?
He's shooting his units of orcs here. He shot his big guns, and he ended up split firing, not killing either tank.
Oh, you never split fire.
Keep split firing.
He's picked up a few of those guys.
Thank goodness, man.
That's guy's shooting here.
I'm going to shoot the first smasher gun into him.
Now he's shooting a smasher gun into the last one.
So he's going to try to pop a smasher gun.
It's the only thing he can shoot, so he's going to over.
Oh, he doesn't want that one to die. If that one dies, he's got problems. He needs that to live. Because if that lives, he pays 3 CP. Boom, full unit back.
Could come back.
He can reroll 1 dice for his grunt, so I'm going to do it.
All right, he's rolling.
So I know we don't have the display up yet, Dova, and you can't see, and he can't even hear us because he's at work. So it's not really going to matter to this guy if I explain it all. I'm not going to explain what the scores are right now.
Yeah, we have some overlays that are going to show the
We'll get that
scores.
overlay up in a little bit.
Yeah.
2 and -3.
Look at that shot, though, you guys. Coming to you live. Alex pulling it down with the camera.
Great looking orcs.
Camera, Alex, how low can you squat? to get down there on the get a good level. I want you to use that big old camera and get down in it, dude. I want to see a deep pull in your thighs.
Oh, look at that.
Third one. 3 shots.
And Justin has some fantastically painted models. His
Is it wound on a 5?
his ad. It's only the first game.
It's okay, man. I'll do massage on his thighs, dude.
Oh, that's
I'll
too
fix
much.
it.
Come on, in the last one.
I'll fix it.
Justin is making saves like a boss.
That guy is
Justin
surviving.
yes, keep surviving,
If
baby.
you see this guy, he's trying to shoot all these smashing guns here, trying to pick them off. As we kind of discussed earlier, there's a stratagem where he can bring those guys back if they survive. He's also on an objective. Those are the Cataphront destroyers. So their plasma is very dangerous to those smashing guns. And anything, really. You don't want to get shot by those guys. So.
Yeah, I think so.
Command point reroll.
Oh, he's
Good
trying to
save.
use command
Failed.
point.
Did not make it.
Yes.
Oh,
Needed that.
down he goes.
That's a shame.
That was a clutch roll. He needed it to stay alive, but the destroyers are down, and that clears him off this objective. So that's actually a big push
Sucky,
there.
man. That's freaking sucky. I'm not happy about that. Not happy about that.
So he's going to have to, turn 2. Justin's going to have to bring in those drills and really do some work with
But
those
now he's got a nice
electro
spot for him to drop right over there on the right, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a smart place to spend a CP because that was all he had that could shoot that last guy.
Dang.
So if he had made that, of course he did just go through about 12 saves on the one guy.
Hey,
making
hey,
them.
hey. It's fine,
But-
dude. That's what AdMech do.
He is going to fire here.
Coming from an AdMech player.
That's not even a big deal. It should have been 7.
I hate that dude. Can't believe
He
I
did
ain't
roll
doing
3
anything.
6s for saves. So what, Taff? He should have rolled 5 6s for saves.
Here.
We're AdMech, dude. We designed everybody's armor. Get out of here.
Saying somebody made 6-up saves to Thomas and Damien is nothing because it
Yeah,
happens
that's
all the
just
time.
kind of like daily. It's like who could just roll more. It only matters. It's just like straight up Dragon's attack.
They hit on 4s normally, so that's 1 wound at -4. D6 says 5.
It's Dragon Life, baby. Dragon Life.
I'll shoot the last one and say
Yeah, if you subbed, man, you can start posting dragons. We just didn't get our top knot yet. Dang it. We had top knot. So for the ones, man. Representing my bun.
Okay. I think we're going to fire the shock attack gun into these guys.
Oh,
Shock
So
attack gun.
strength is
Here it goes. Let's see if it pops off.
9. Number of shots is 3.
Ooh.
strength 3.
Yes.
Eh.
Nothing for me like the
The
5.
Oh, look at all those.
So that was the shock attack gun firing. That's always one of these things with orcs where it's random strength and random number
Does
of
that last until the
shots.
end of your turn?
It can be just like super powerful and just destroy pickup models, or it could just roll flubs. And so he rolled really good on the number of shots, 9 shots, or strength 9, I should say. But then he rolled like 3 shots and missed with everything. Orcs don't really hit very well. You always have to hit them 5s or 6s.
That's right.
But you can generate extra hits. So
That's right.
if you roll lots of 6s, this is the army for
So
you.
strength is
He's spending CP to shoot the shock attack gun
Oh,
again.
he's firing shock attack again.
Oh, now see if it costs him more. He's got that assassin there.
You down to 2 command points?
yes. I burned through CP real quick. 5s and 6s.
All right.
Well, actually, 4s because I got +1 when they killed a unit.
Is he that?
It's within 24.
But he rolled.
I thought he had to be the same
Well,
thing as them.
So there's a little discussion about whether he got a
he
+1 to
would've
hit.
gotten when I killed.
Oh, he's not. I thought he'll
No.
shoot twice. He had to be
It's
bad.
Vigilus detachment, custom ammo. Yep.
So let's
So I
pull
got
up the shock
2
attack
hits.
gun profile.
What's his
He
name?
told me last time I rolled triple 1s.
Fives.
5s.
What's Justin's opponent's
There's a
name?
wound at -5.
I forget.
five up symbol.
I can't. I'm so embarrassed. I don't know. his
That's your
name.
boy right there.
I know. Just stop.
Sorry, 3.
You don't have to call me out on it.
Pull that farthest guy there.
Oh man.
Is it Joyner?
Justin Jones.
Jones.
Justin.
I knew it was a Justin. I just couldn't
It's
remember.
two
if it was
Justins.
Joyner.
Justin on
It's
Justin.
Justin on Justin.
No
action.
wonder why I
I'm
was
gonna shoot
confused.
all their shots I
That's
can
not the
into
reason
these
you're
guys.
confused. All right, so this is the big mech, right? I mean the the freaking shock attack gun is what you want.
20 shots, so it's 40.
Shock attack. Boom. Show weapon. Now this is the
I got 30 little dice and 10 big ones.
Justin Jones. Yep. All right, there it is.
Now he's going into his boy shooting.
All right, so the shock attack gun is whiffed. Like, it's kind of all or nothing with that thing. I've lost many powerful units with shock attack gun, and then I had it
Dad
not kill a
hands.
guardsman. So I mean, a shock attack gun.
Yeah, he has the relic one. Yeah, 2d6.
That's the only way to take. I don't even
Thank
think
you, Tony.
Orcs will let you take an army without that. Though they did just have some new changes come out where some of the characters are no longer available. Legends.
Thank goodness.
Look at those 6s popping up.
It's
They
so
only hit our 5s and
It's
6s.
so nasty.
This is these orc boys here
Ugh.
shooting.
Hold on. Nice. Is it that's them shooting
Yeah, this is the orcs shooting
into the
to the rangers.
those are actually I don't think those are rangers, are they? Aren't those the Vanguard?
3,
Look like
4,
Vanguard.
5, 6,
I believe
9 regular saves. 2 ups. Roll all ones.
2-ups.
Let's just see how this what he does here with this.
He's shooting at the
wounding.
breachers. is what
He's shooting at the breachers.
Yeah,
Okay.
That is correct.
Do these
yeah.
guys
The
have a
breachers are just out of the screen.
If I recycle them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
He's shooting
That
at the
makes
bigger
sense.
guns.
3CP though.
He's
We'll
not scared
pull-
of those
All right.
rangers.
All right.
There you
Let's
go.
hey listen. Let's pull it up. We'll get a sub if we pull it over to Andrew Whitaker's game. Take us over to Andrew Whitaker, please. Table 3.
Yes,
Let's
that's
see,
fine
yeah.
from him, but like,
I made sure not to touch the damn thing.
It's coming right now. Here it comes.
Where?
The motivation is real. Here it comes. I'll bring it. I'll give you what you want.
I know. You can
Listen,
give us some subs.
You want me to take my shirt off, dude?
No, please.
No, I'll take my shirt off for some subs, man. Right now.
Not yet. No.
You guys aren't gonna be busy until like.
Okay, we're on the Andrew Whitaker table.
Oh.
Here we go. Let's see what's happening.
He's
Looks
in
like
ahead.
he's thinned out. Oh, he looks like he lost one of his dreadnoughts there.
I thought there'd be some people that are a little too hard boys to.
Yeah.
But he's cleared out quite a lot of stuff.
If so,
Let's go back to the top down.
No.
And let's see. Let's take this shock
I like
attack
playing fun
gun.
games. I don't mind if.
Wait, I got you,
I feel like
Drake.
if it's something I couldn't stop you from doing, I'm not gonna say no.
You mind if I advance these guys? I forgot to roll their advance.
I don't care. Go for it.
Do you
just
mind
said
if
if
he?
it's something-
Oh, Foosballa pulled
just
it
gonna eat my
down
words.
with the
No,
sub. Oh, and Splinter did it. I appreciate it, guys. You got your emote boot. Spam some 6s, man. Spam some dragons, man. Give me that emote. That's fantastic, you guys. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Honest to goodness, thank you so much. If you give me a sub, dude, I will get you a table request. I'll take a table request for a sub every time.
Looks like Andrew's doing some move blocking with his infantry to keep the Chaos players' knights pinned back.
Yeah,
Dude,
And-
well-
and you can totally see it right here.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, dude, your voice is like smooth jazz when you come over this thing. I like the way it sounds.
Am I
You
coming
see-
through silky smooth?
You see this line, a line of things. So he's trying to block that knight from moving forward, here. So that's really going to keep him hemmed in the back.
That is.
And you see that.
Oh, thank you, Tank.
What are they gonna do?
Oh, thank
Hopefully
you,
not
Evan.
useless.
Yeah, look, we got some 6s, Thomas.
Oh, dragons in the house!
Dragons in the house.
So if you look at this,
Thank you guys so much.
This range here, 36 inches. You can see this tank's pretty protected with these infantry here blocking. Yeah, he won't be able to move into kind of thermal range, and now let that plasma tank keep
So
firing.
anytime we see good rolls, guys, throw those. Or you want some good rolls to happen? Throw those 6s up in the
That would be
chat,
pretty
dude.
slick if I could just throw 10 crack grenades at you.
Yes. Weirdly, only Death Quarter Creek.
That's right. I knew that.
They look great.
It's fantastic.
Thomas, can you believe your 6s are on the internet like this? Your Dragon 6s?
My dragons are persisting. Evan in the house, dropping dragons.
I know. Evan, thank you so much, buddy.
I'm answering questions.
You guys are awesome. There you go. Get those
It's a
dragons
great
up.
time, baby.
But like you
So
said,
this is turn 2 for these guys. Well, okay,
We're on top of turn 2.
Top of 2.
How much time
top
have
of 2.
Yes.
Hour and 40.
Feel it. He's felt the pain. He's felt the power of the dragons.
This game is basically over this turn. It's either going to go one way or the other.
Yahtzee
He's
plus.
going to kill what he needs to kill, and then I'm going to die.
5's not enough.
Andrew's opponent just told me he feels like this is the turn that's going to make the game.
Oh, this is a critical turn here.
Okay, cool. Look, guys, we got the score up. Look at that.
So, all right,
Then we got the CP. Guys, check that out. Look at that layout.
Look at that.
How many of you guys are excited about that? Throw up a 6, a Dragon 6 if you're excited about that layout.
Look at that. That's tracking all of their
Where's my Red Bull?
secondaries.
I'm going to have a drink of Red Bull. Everybody at home, if you're excited about it, take a drink of Red Bull and throw up a 6.
Look at that. So we're in the top of turn 2, or we're in turn 2 right now?
We're on the top of 2, yes.
We're in the top of 2. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
There you go. Get some Doritos.
Fire Drake. We'll check in on Not Advised table here in a second.
Hey guys, if you would go to Alex real quick, I just want to show the viewers at home one of the things we've got going on here.
Ooh.
We have play being streamed on a huge, big screen in the room, showing everything y'all are doing is going on in the room. So any of the players can look up and see what's actually being streamed at the moment.
Oh, can we go to a camera and show that off then?
Yeah, I have Alex out here. I wanted to kind of just get this out view of the big screen out here that's out here with the players.
Oh, cool, man.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
That guy's sitting
Oh, I got
comfortably.
you.
He's pulling out the
Well,
gauge
you can,
here.
in the shot right now, you can kind of see up in the top. That's a huge big screen that's out here in the play.
So look at all the space everybody's got, man. Everybody's got plenty of room to chill out and relax.
Yeah, the Access Replay, they got a
Back to the Whitaker game. Thank you, Will, for that.
bringing food and drinks to the table.
It's gonna be real one.
And they do bring food and drinks to the table. That's
He's
right.
gonna issue strike and shroud.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on with Sean Naden. We'll get our weatherman to walk over there and check out Sean Naden's table at some point. We'll do it at like halftime or so, and I'll go let you know what's going on. Thank you so much, Stick.
Creed is gonna issue
Spam
run,
on a
run, run
stick.
to both
Dude,
of
I've
these
eaten
squads,
spam
and
so
reroll
many
hits.
times for breakfast as a kid. I can't even tell. Have you ever had spam, fried spam?
I think that's it for my orders. This platoon commander is going to issue this squad here. Also
You don't answer my question?
I have
that
had
private or
Spider
something?
Fan. I've tried to. We're issuing some orders. So Creed is issuing some runs on these guys. So they're starting to move. Just got to get on that objective.
On a stick is the best. Oh, you want to see Mr. Hester's? We'll find out from Mr. Hester's. We'll get that. I got Naden and Hester's. We'll find out about their games for you guys. No problem.
So he's moving those infantry again. Look at that perfect
Look at
blocking
that
maneuver here.
maneuver. Hey, his army's really cool, by the way. He's got a bunch of squats and stuff. I don't know if you guys have ever seen. Oh, what is that? Thomas vomited all over the screen with his.
Right here.
There we go. That's no problem, Art. Mr. Bob.
So he's got his other unit that he ran. With guard, that's it's such a powerful mechanic in the movement phase to just run again. Makes those infantry move so fast. Board control is extreme. Using those little cheap guardsmen
That's
to block
true.
move is very powerful.
I mean, it just hems in where the knights can go completely. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And you're forcing them to deal with just these little useless guys.
Well, they can charge him, though, and then step over him after that, though,
Yeah,
which is cool.
But he's kind of blocked off by this building. So, I mean, this L here is kind of
Mark Perry,
pinching that knight off.
we can get that for you. Mark Perry.
So,
There's people want to see Mark Perry, so I'm keeping a tab on it.
he's
Yeah,
he's here.
He's here.
Rules just be solved by what does the book say? It's surprising how many rules disputes are determined by. Well, what does the book actually say? What
So do we need the
Where's the shirtless shoutcaster at? Don't worry about that.
back there.
That was just me trying to get subs, man. I'm not really going to do that crap. You guys would be so sad if you saw me without a shirt on, though. It'd be disgusting.
I'll keep that. So
I'm just not where I need to be, guys, in the fitness category yet.
I'm not going to hold out much.
I'll
hope
do
for
it,
that
though.
guy.
I'll get fit for you guys, man. I will. And then I will take my shirt off. Thomas, too.
No nights.
I'm speaking on behalf of him.
Nights down.
Yeah,
Two
I
discs are dead. I got 3 nights left.
I need to work on the fitness. We've been talking about that.
No, this is a disco. This is the last disco.
He's shooting at the.
All right, so he's firing at the last disco. There's a disco left.
Blam.
A lot of hits.
Where's the shooting at go, Will?
coming to the Disco Lord.
Yep.
Disco Lord.
See my
And
hand,
it,
it's on
what
this
what is
far
shooting
side.
right now though, Will?
9, 10, 11, 12.
Looks like he's shooting at the Disco Lord in the bottom half.
No, I
of the
know he's
screen.
shooting at that. What is he shooting? Is it just one of the plasma tanks?
This plasma tank here. Thank you.
Yeah, nice. There's that finger pointing. Look at
shoot
that
down
finger, you
there.
guys. See that? You'd sub for Damien Nips.
I'm like, oh,
All right, I'll think about it. No, I'm not gonna do it, man. Stop it. Just quit, man. Pretty quit.
He did take care of the Disco Lord.
Yeah.
with
Disco
the
Lord is
tank.
down.
The bluey. Everybody loves that. Oh,
All right, this fella here is
take your wound counter and get it out of here.
we're gonna burn 1 CP.
You don't need a sub for that. Yeah, you're right, Adam. You're right. I'll just do it for fun, man.
This guy.
Gotcha.
All right, so we got another tank shooting here.
He spent for Vengeance Acadia to shoot it the other night.
All right, Vengeance for
Vengeance for
Katie is
Katie.
firing. So that's this tank here.
That's that
shooting.
relic, right?
Vengeance for Katie. So that lets you reroll hits and wounds against this guy.
Okay. Does he have the relic battle cannon in this list?
12, 13.
Do you know if he does?
Do you have the relic battle cannon in this list? Nope.
No.
He does
Okay,
not.
it's all plasma.
No, he does not.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Will.
I do something for fun.
Get those sixes! Cocked.
Good roll.
All right.
He's looking for 5s. He's degraded, so gets to reroll because of the relic.
Pretty good roll, though, man.
That 1 or 2?
Was there any ones in there?
No, there was not.
Uh-oh.
So I was like, if so, he dies.
It's like we went into the Twilight Zone just then. Everybody okay? Did you guys hold your lunch? Is everybody okay?
Looking for 4s
I want you guys to be okay.
and re-rolling for Vengeance Acadia.
And that's because these are Chaos Knights, right? That's why you can do that?
That's right, because they're chaos.
Yeah, because they're Chaos.
Vengeance Acadia lets you re-roll against chaos.
Yeah. Strong. Now, does Andrew have that on the appropriate guy this game? Do we need to check that?
Heavy bolter at him.
Whoa. that's a story for another time.
Do we need to check that? Can we get a ref over there to check that?
Oh my goodness.
He'll appreciate that. He'll appreciate
He
it.
will. So how many saves did that guy just seemed like he made pretty good saves?
It did seem like he made pretty good saves.
I think the problem is that his
How many wounds did that knight just take?
He is down to 18.
18 left.
Okay, not enough.
dice massacre.
Although they're hemmed in so hard, dude. Like,
All right, the wyvern.
I mean, I guess he really doesn't care that much about charging, I suppose, because it's just double thermal cannon. It's just about shooting. It's about that shoot life.
One at a time because it's just easy. I can only
Andrew does have, if y'all can't see on the
7.
table, he does have both Smash Lords close to the
Yeah,
knights.
I see the
Smash
smash captain
captains.
here.
But he can't
Yeah.
jump over that wall. Yes, he can. It's infantry. He just cruises straight.
He just
through
runs through it. He
it.
can't.
Straight through it.
Where's the other smash captain at?
I don't see the other one. Is that Armand back there in the back?
Oh, he's back there. Can we scroll that down just a little bit? There we go. Aha! There we go. Here's the other one.
Oh, there
Look
he
at
is.
that.
Right back
There's
there.
a knight down
Thank
there.
you for that hand
There's a
pointing.
whole nother knight.
So, do you think he'll charge in the little goofy guys first and risk hurting them, or just go straight into the Smash Captain for that Overwatch?
So 4-3 of saves,
What do you think?
50% obscured and then covered.
He'll definitely. Could definitely take it. Could definitely take the Overwatch on the little guys.
The whole box is ruined.
Just take
right?
Overwatch on the little guys?
Mat.
Gotta keep
Outline
it.
on the mat.
Yeah.
That one's mat. Oh, okay, I see.
Hello, guys.
Guys,
Welcome.
so anybody that's new, we're up to, we got quite a few guys that have joined. So I'm Damien.
I'm Thomas. We're here at the Atlanta Open, day 1.
Day 1.
We're super
I can't
excited.
show-
Got some
I'm
great
trying to
games
show you
going
nip.
on.
Can't show you any nip. Sorry, I'm sure it won't come undone. I
Damien
tried.
still has the shirt
I tried.
on.
My shirt's still on right
Thank
now.
God. Thank you.
But I do have my top knot here. Bam!
But we're here live. We're casting. Let us know what you want to see. We got
We got a list of guys already that we're going to go see in the halftime. We'll give you a nice report on all those different little games.
Yeah, and what you got on the screen right now, you have Andrew and Michael playing.
Let's once we finish up here in just a minute, we'll finish just a little bit of shooting. You guys want to see Nick's game?
Let's
We'll
go
see
back
what's
to
going on
Nick's
with
game
Nick.
once we get through this.
Once we get through this.
Next wyvern, same target.
This is shooting the wyvern.
17. Is that cocked?
Let's see. If we just keep it on the wit game, he'll gift some subs. What do we do? What do we do in this situation? I don't even know, man.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Subs if we stick.
Oh, wow.
My gosh.
Subs.
You guys,
Subs.
they're threatening me with subs, dude. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Might have to roll off for it or something. Oh, crap.
Oh, he just got it out.
He just did it. He just gifted a sub to German. That's one. All right, we got to stay here. And watch.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
This guy?
How many sixes?
That's a lot of sixes right there.
Guys, I will give you an update. Nick's about to wrap up his game, honestly.
Oh, Nick's about to wrap up the game anyway? Okay.
Davis is down to 1 knight.
He can just tell us. What's going on in Nick's game then?
Davis is down to, it's looking like 1 knight left.
Yeah, when he dropped in and he popped 2 Disco Lords on the first turn.
It was pretty much a wrap up.
And
then that third one with the suppressors.
Yeah, it.
Thank you, Splint.
All hit. Look at that.
All right.
1960.
Appreciate it, baby. There we go. Yeah, German. Spam up those. Appreciate that. It means a lot. Honest to goodness, guys. All sincere. I'm being very sincere when I tell you it really means the world to us. It really, really does. Because we love doing this. Thomas and I we really enjoy this, and we want to bring you like the best, most awesome shoutcasting thing with all this cool information and really involve you guys and give out all our stuff, man. We got lots of giveaways and stuff. We're really excited about it. So thank you.
Yeah, so what's did we do our giveaways for this round?
No, we haven't started it yet. We're waiting on
Andrew just made it in with 1. His other that just came in here is the one that cannot be overwatched.
Oh, let's scroll down a little bit.
Oh, so the one that came in there cannot be Overwatch.
So he had no Overwatch.
So that's what that was.
That's why he came in here. He's got the relic that
That's
says no
like,
Overwatch.
I don't give 2 doo-doos.
His Librarian Dreadnought's coming in.
Oh, they're going to cut that thing in half, dude.
That's bad news bears for that Dreadnought.
That Dreadnought.
Or
It's
that
bad
big
news bears
knight.
for the knight. So it looks like I won my non-Avada game.
People's Champion. 1-0.
Well, not yet.
We don't have the final score yet, but
We
one
don't have
night
the
that
final score
doesn't look great.
So what happens with this scoring, by the way, I just want to let you guys know. We have this thing. It's called, I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It is called ITC Battle App. And what they do is they actually score it themselves. You want to see Lennon's game? Okay, so halftime, we want Lennon's game, we want Naden's game, we want Hester's game. And
Oh, yeah. Plus one
was that all? Is that all that we wanted?
AP -4.
That sounds right.
I can't remember if there's anybody else.
So no saves, it was 18 damage.
We'll
Mark Perry, Daniel Hester,
Oh,
Sean Naden, and Lennon.
Mark
Mark
Perry. Mark Perry. That's
Okay,
that
we'll
was
get
the
those
other
games. So yeah, so
Oh, he's got his clipboard now. All right,
Will's got the clipboard.
You're rehired.
he's back on the clock.
Hey,
So
all the secondaries are on the app, so I didn't have a chance to write down secondaries on 3 tables.
Man, get out of here, man. I don't want to hear your excuses. I want results.
So what we're going to start seeing, the ITC Battle App and BCP, we've paired with those folks, and we've got it to where the information will pull in from the app. So as folks start scoring their games,
Put Austin Wingfield on there too, please. Sorry to interrupt.
yeah, as they score those games, we're going to start pulling that information, and we'll show a live game by turn feed, so you'll be able to see live how those folks are doing on the side. We'll have a little ticker pop up there.
Hitting on 2s, that's the 2 weapons.
So the first round's a little, are people putting in the app, or are they updating the app as they do it?
I'm not gonna.
We're going to get this going more
because I forgot he's hitting on 2.
as we go out throughout the tournament. So just keep an eye peeled. We'll definitely go check in on these tables for you guys, so you can kind of get an update.
So Alex Harrison's flight got canceled, and he was not able to actually get here.
Oh, is that
was
why
his-
he wasn't here?
Okay, we started our giveaway. This is the Army Painter. If you want in, exclamation point giveaway, you will get some prizes.
That's right. So at the end of this round, everyone who's had the exclamation giveaway is going to get an Army Painter prize. So, one person's going to get the prize.
No, he's asking how Alex Harrison's water bottle's doing.
I'm pretty sure security don't let you bring that in.
Oh, man. Yeah, he did. He couldn't show up because he didn't want us to see that water bottle on the top table. Pushing models around.
Wow.
I'm going to say it.
That's wrong.
I saw him do it, man.
I don't know, Alex.
What? I saw him do it. I'm not gonna say he's a cheater, but I'm gonna say that table had
That's
an
right.
earthquake.
You guys get your giveaways in there.
Get your giveaway.
We're going to draw a raffle at the end of this round. One of you lucky guys is going to win some great swag from the Army Painter.
Army Painter. Now
and you even have Adam on the stream, so Adam's,
Adam, can you tell us what it is? One of the prizes, some of the prizes you want to type in there?
He doesn't know.
Well, that's why I was asking him.
He
might
doesn't know.
He might know.
He's not here.
He doesn't know anything.
We've got a lot of great prizes from Adam and the Army Painter crew, so we're going to be giving that out.
He's so stoked, though. He's stoked about it. So anyway, you told him about the ITC Battle app and how it interacts with this?
Yeah, so, every round, so that scoring is pulled in from the player's app itself.
He does know, by the way, dude. It's our Battlefield's basing set.
Oh.
Everything you need to base your models and your armies. Man, get out of here, man. I knew Adam would know. Golly. Thank you, Adam, for vindicating Damien. Gosh dang it. I'm going to give you a nipple tweak when I see you next.
Greg, fantastic, the best general in the house.
Best general. He is the best general. If you guys listen to his podcast, I'm going to put it out there. The best general, literally, probably my favorite podcaster. It's up there anyway. He's got this hip hop in the background. It resonates with me because I don't look like it, but I'm like 90% black and African American.
It's like the whitest guy ever.
They call me white chocolate. I am called white chocolate.
No one calls you white chocolate.
Yes, they do, man. In the hood, I am referred to as white chocolate.
Only by
Get out of town, man. Get out of freaking town, man. You know what?
I can't even look at you right now,
don't
white
even
chocolate.
call me Dave anymore. If you want to talk to me in chat, you gotta call me white chocolate.
No one says that.
No, everybody got. I will not even. If anybody says Dame or whatever, I will not even look at it anymore. It is white chocolate.
Well, let's see how long he can last with that. He can't not talk.
Man, y'all don't even know about me.
So what is happening in this game? White chocolate.
Don't you call me You better get out of here, Adam.
We need some drinks. We haven't started that yet.
I am near clear. I am translucent. That's true. My skin is translucent. So back to the game. Would everybody please focus on what we're here to do? You guys keep derailing this whole conversation. Y'all are crazy.
So the folks at home, if you're new to Warhammer, thanks for joining us first. We'd love to have you. Damien and I are broadcasting at the Atlanta Open.
That's right, baby.
This is our first Pro Tabletop event. Full Pro Tabletop. I mean, we have a grand prize of $10,000 cash prize.
Damn!
So a lot of greenbacks on the line. This is the first round of 9, so we're going to be here all weekend. Streaming games. 3 games today. This is the first round.
3 games tomorrow, 3 games Sunday.
And 3 games on Sunday. So we have Imperial Guard with Blood Angels, piloted by Andrew Whitaker, and he's fighting against Michael. I can't see his last name. Gilman. I'm going to say that. Sorry if I butchered your name, Michael.
It's probably Gulliman, honestly.
Piloting some Chaos Knights, and so he had some Disco Lords earlier. Those have been destroyed early on. Andrew's line does not afford to have the Disco Lords who move very quickly get into his line, so he quite wisely took those out. And he's been using his guardsmen quite well to screen those knights to kind of keep them in the backfield so they can't kind of get up into his tanks.
7 hits.
That one. 7 hits.
And number 2's the wound. All right, he's dead. 20
He's dead. 2s.
Alright, I'm gonna pay 1 CP for the Forb explosion.
So
Here he comes with
he's
the Forb
fought.
explosion.
Scroll down a little bit.
Scroll down. Let's just. Hey, can you tell them to just both roll on the left-hand side? Is that
I
cool?
believe I will spend my last CP.
There we go.
CP to
2.
reroll it before I-
Is he gonna spend that CP to reroll that?
Reroll it.
Oh.
So he's killed that knight. He spent
it
the
blow
command
on a
point to blow
reroll?
up. Oh, it does blow
I
up.
gotta roll for distance.
Oh,
C6.
throw up your 6s if you wanted it to blow up.
Oh, it's blown up. He's
Throw
going
the
to take those
dragons.
Blood Angels with him.
It explodes.
11 inches.
11 inches.
Explosion.
Oh, it's going big.
Oh,
It's going big.
dragon.
Let's draw the radius. It is 11 inches. Oh, it's everywhere. That's so much.
Oh,
That's all the inches.
That's what she said.
oh, that. Whoa! Are we allowed to say jokes like that? That's what she said.
Those guys too.
White chocolate.
No, that wasn't white chocolate. Don't put my name on that.
I did not catch those guys, right?
So we are That's a lot of explosions happening.
He died
So
as he lived. Explosion.
he took out two
Did he
characters
kill? Oh, he killed. Yeah.
The Libby and the Smash
Libby
and some
and the
guys
Smash.
out of the infantry
and some
squad.
infantry. You
And
kind of
some
see
infantry. Oof.
the infantry are thin down here. You got
That
both
was
of those
his,
blood
that was
angel
his last
characters.
CP though. That was his last CP for that.
I think that was a worthwhile trade to take out both of those characters.
Hmm.
You do see he does have the other Smash Captain here fighting.
Boxcars, man.
So this is him fighting.
Do I explode?
Or does he explode? This is the explode roll.
Yep.
Did not explode. Andrew doesn't get hit twice.
He's like, consolidate, please. Wait,
He's-
how's he go that way? Aren't those models closer in the front?
Let's count some points real quick.
No. I guess the knight was probably closer.
It's this night, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's just Armand and the knight, right?
Yeah, the
morale,
knight
sorry.
and armor.
Yes, that's all he's got left.
So after you fight, for those folks that are a little bit new to Warhammer,
Can you check on Justin's table
you
for me? and just
consolidate,
tell me
so you have to
what-
move towards the nearest
what
enemy
turn
model.
they're
So
in?
he's used that. That
We don't
guy
have
is
to
a
go over
character,
there.
so he's hidden them behind this screen of guys. So you can't target that captain unless he's the closest guy.
So we're in. This is turn 2.
It's a lot of carnage.
This is top of 2.
A lot of carnage happening in top of 2.
So I mean, the score from now on, dude. He's just gonna
All right, my turn.
scoop it up. He's like, my turn. Okay, I got my knight.
Armin's gonna.
You can see what's left of
There-
that Smash
look
Captain.
at that shot. Look at that pretty Smash Captain.
He's hiding behind those great custom converted squat-looking guardsmen.
You're right, Drake. It might. I think this is absolutely over, man.
Yeah, this game is
It's
it's
just
looking pretty bad.
Dunzo Barbunzo, man.
He's got one night left.
So
Despite
Armand's just going to go in and kind of grab this objective. Let's. You guys be okay if we switch tables? I think we're going to go ahead and go look at the advent table because Nick's done
Visible here.
for the most part. There's still a little. Let's go to let's. You know what?
let's check out table 2 real
Let's
quick.
check out table 2 real fast. Just take a quick. Nick Nanavati. Let's see what's going on.
We wanted to see. We know he was kind of wrapping up his game.
They just shook hands.
They just
there's
shook hands. There we
there's
go.
the handshake.
We just wanted to catch that handshake. Right on over to table 1.
Oh, it's just like I called it.
It's-
Unfortunately, I rolled the 1 for the People's Champion roll on that one, so Nick took it and scored a point.
He's got a squad of 10.
Okay. Just kind of wanted to see real quick. We'll jump back to Andrew's table in just a sec.
So let's put that drill up. I want to see what the stats
Get outta
are
here,
on
Splint.
that drill for fighting.
Get out of here. I got to see what my boy Justin's doing, man. I got to see for a minute. Okay? Bear with me, man.
I think that's the end of my shooting. Cool.
We still have Andrew up in the background, so you can hear him talking.
You can hear Andrew talking in the background.
And that's the end of his shooting. So
Minus 2.
4 pinball.
D3 damage. 1.
We're in Justin's shooting phase in the bottom of 2.
Justin's shooting phase in the bottom 2. It honestly,
So I think we'll go to charges.
Yep.
We know this guy's charging in.
it doesn't look,
definitely makes
doesn't look great.
So he's got 12 inches. I'm going to make sure I do this right.
we got the drill. There you go.
So those drills came in.
Just gotta go there.
Both drills came in, and now he's moving into his assault phase.
Put the drill up.
I don't think these guys can charge anybody anymore.
So he shot. It looks like, man, it doesn't even look like he cleared off.
That might be
very
all my
much,
charges.
man.
Cool. Yep. So we'll just go to him.
That's the drill there.
That's the stats of the drill.
1330 for Nick's game.
Orcs aren't hard.
So Nick came in with a 1330, 30 to 13.
And then he's going to
That's a pretty big score.
Based on their clock and ours, what?
6.
Yep. And he gets 6 extra attacks.
1, 2.
Looking at
He passed his one. He should be dead, right?
looking at the drills
Morale.
fighting.
No, you killed all spells.
So he can't really charge with those drills. So we're gonna bring in Nick here in a little while and have a little interview with him, so you guys can kind of hear from him how he did, how the game went for him. 13 to 30 was the end score. I mean, 30 to 13.
Yeah, Nick was able to go first with his iron hands, and he really just put the hurt on the Chaos player.
him. For this game right now, what's the score right now, Will, on this game? Table 1?
But they're done.
Yeah, because there's no one within an inch. I didn't charge or anything like that.
So I get to start back. It's on his phone, so I'm not.
We'll pull the score up.
All right. And let's go ahead and since they're just kind of, he's just doing the charge, it's not that big of a deal right now. Let's go ahead and jump back to Andrew's game and see how that's finishing up for us. Table 3, please.
You're just going to run the other direction now.
There we go. Kind of pulling back to this. Do you want to pull up for me? Pull up a Lehman Rust. Let's look at a Lehman Rust.
Lehman Rust, okay.
So on to this guy, 3 inches.
That's right, brown magic and white chocolate.
These guys can do 1 wound.
I appreciate that, you guys.
That's exactly what you wanted.
Yep, and then that
Table 1, it's Justin Kemp versus Justin Jones. Trish.
Where is the Lehman Rust?
And then just last but not least, I'm going to charge the squads in front of me.
So as we can see right there in the middle, he just wasn't able to do very much, right? Like it looks like he got rid of the Smash Captain with arm on. Probably smite him off the table. The Knights can then charge into those little dudes right there, stomp them off, maybe pull them off 2 objectives. He might be able to do it.
Yeah.
Especially if Armon charges in too.
Yeah, so
he
he's killed those. He's killed those guardsmen. So you can see he's kind of scoring both objectives here with that knight. He's got Armon there.
Yeah, I do believe so.
Round 2, you're going to get hold 1, kill 1. I'm going to get hold more.
Yep.
So you're going to get kill more. And then on your secondaries, you're going to max. You've already maxed Headhunter.
I think I maxed Big Game Hunter as
and
well.
you've maxed Big Game as well.
So you guys can kind of hear that, right? He maxed Big Game, he maxed Headhunter.
So what is the?
Because all the points matter in this, right? Like even though he's down in this game, it's Swiss, right?
That's right. So at the end of round 1, you're going to get put in the brackets based on your competition this day. But tomorrow you're going to get put in it, and you're going to play, and it's going to be win-loss and battle points. So you want to get as many battle points. You're not out of it just because you lost the game.
That's right.
Your battle points do matter.
They're actually, it's the most important thing, I would say, almost.
Outside of win,
outside of win-loss.
You,
I mean,
you
win
want to have
loss,
some
yeah.
wins, but it'll all affect
right.
your pairings for next round. So the more battle points you have will affect who you play and how you
Let's
move
assume
forward. They're still going to fight for every last point, even if the game itself may be lost.
Taff, I'm sorry, I didn't mean Taff. I think you're exactly right. He should have, when he pulled that knight in there, after he did his charge, he should have like charged him. You know what I mean, Thomas? So if you write on, do you want to pull up the drawing right there?
Yeah.
He could have easily charged right and scooted on down, so he had no line of sight with any of those tanks. And I think that was kind of a mistake on his part. Taff,
He is a character.
I don't know.
He is a character.
So who's shooting at this knight right now, though? I mean, it's really only going to be.
Will, can you tell us who's shooting at the knight?
It's only going to be this.
What can see?
This tank right here, right?
He's checking line of sight right now, guys.
He's trying to see if his knight can see that Lehman Rust.
I believe that does.
Oh, he can see.
See the tip of the gun. That's what you get for modeling that stupid gun out like that.
Oh, look at that.
Those things should be tight.
You can see right there.
Should have them tight. Mistakes were made.
That's tough. That's tough.
It's not tough. It was poor modeling.
Should be waving that plasma, that multi-gun out in the wind like that.
Yeah. Did Andrew pull it before he got a chance to move and consolidate? Is that true? It kind of looked like it, honestly. He did charge in, and then Andrew just scooped him up.
Oh yeah. Well. All right. Well, let's go.
Not that it's really gonna change the game.
Yeah.
Anyway.
At this point, let's bring in Nick.
So we got Nick Nanavati. You guys know him. You love him. He's the Brown Magic.
What's up, guys?
We'll be Go. Did you have a question?
Well, no, I just wanted to bring in Nick. So Nick just won his game. In true Nick fashion, he's always kind of just rolling through quickly. So I mean,
we were laughing
too because
we were laughing because you were just pulling your stuff out of the foam as you were putting it on the table. We're like, he didn't even pull his models out.
He's not even pulling the models out until it's time to go.
Yeah.
Like he's just pulling, and then you're like just doing work with him. I mean, you got to go first against the Chaos player. That's really good for you. I mean. And certainly you
two Lord Discordants, right?
Two Lord Discordants are one,
yeah.
I know that was your
I wasn't sure if I wanted to shoot Knights first or Disco Lords first, because Knights are obviously very powerful also. But I just wanted to see like my turn one actually kill something instead of doing 20 Lords to a Knight and not killing a unit.
Sure.
Right.
So I went for Disco Lords.
So and that's what ultimately made you lean towards that final decision. I mean, you could have probably picked up a Knight though if you tried.
It's possible, but like Disco Lords have like 5-up saves, Knights have 4-ups when he rotates, so it's so much easier to just spike 4-ups and make way more than you should.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. And then you you dropped your guys in the back, so you
That was
forced a hard
genius in the
decision
back.
on him. He's
we
got
loved that.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're
We
like,
love that.
he's got to go back, and now he's out of position, and you got the terrain to hide behind. So you really kind of had him from the get-go. I mean,
Yeah. Once I had none of my turns, I just
Good
did
play,
nothing
man. I need
in the
to
beginning,
kill-
and that's the
need
only
to
way
kill
I
that
really feel like I
hammer
lose that game if I just shoot and he rolls hot saves or roll
Melee
bad
with that,
damage.
with that knight.
Then he opens up a turn where I
Thought
don't do
if,
anything.
if,
Yeah.
if the disco
That
Lord
didn't happen,
lived,
so we're good to
that
go.
would have been a.
Yep.
I feel like
So
it would've been
once the
different.
Disco Lord back there and you dropped the suppressors in on turn 2,
Yeah.
you picked that crap up.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you were like, this game's kind of over at this point, right?
Yeah, I was kind of worried at the end because on turn 4-ish, I ran out of stuff to kill. Like there's just the one knight, and then he spike saves on turn 4, so I didn't really do any damage on that turn. So he just got kill more, hold more for free. I was like, if that just keeps happening, he's gonna claw back into this because I can't kill units.
Yeah.
So how did you prevent that? How did you end up being 30-13 then? How did you?
Well, so I mean, I maxed all my secondaries.
Right.
He just because he had no models left, he couldn't really touch the secondaries.
Right.
So I wasn't really. I don't think I was ever in danger of losing, but I was in danger of the game getting way closer than I wanted it to be.
Yeah. It just
And
happened
would
like
that would that have mattered to you though? Like it being
It does.
closer?
It does in this tournament because
Figure out if
you
I
don't
can-
necessarily. If you win all your games, you go 9-0. You win
I
this
think you're going to
tournament.
be very hard.
But
for us to
also,
win,
like,
but you can make
if
it
I ever have a
incredibly
loss,
close,
those
so then I don't have to
tiebreakers
play some
matter. I
monster
want my
next
points.
time.
Yeah.
true.
You want to try to get as many points as you can, absolutely.
That's true.
So, I mean, people's champion, let's be real.
So
We both knew.
we rolled off for it.
We both knew. We're like, we all like favored Nick, and so we're like, whoever wins this
He
roll
rolled
is
a
picking
one.
Nick, and I rolled a 1 straight up. And I was
rolled a
like,
one.
Thomas, that's what you get for rooting against me.
That's right.
oh, I was ready for you. I was ready for you. So so he had you. So we were like, well, shoot.
So you won, man. You won.
So you got Damien a 1-0, so he starts the tournament already one up on me.
Coming in
People's
strong,
champion.
baby.
So are you guys doing best of 3 every round? Like, is that?
So no, we're all 9.
It's
So
best of 9.
Best of 9. Okay.
so whoever wins out of our best of 9.
But like, there's 3 games you're streaming right now, right?
No, so we pick one game that is like the
one
main
game.
game. So yours was the main game.
You were the main game, yeah.
So
Sorry, it's over already.
yeah,
No, don't apologize, dude. You did what Nick Nanavati, the Brown Magic, does.
that's what he does.
Execute.
Yeah, if you forgot about Nick, he's right here and he's still doing Nick things. So dominating.
So Nick, they're saying they want free. They want a free sub from your stream, dude. What do you got to say to?
Free sub from my stream?
What are you gonna say to that?
Well, keep your eyes out. We're gonna have a lot of new stuff coming in the next month or so, and maybe.
I like it.
Okay.
That's right. We do have some great news. I mean, so is that something we
Can
can talk about?
can you
now?
talk about
We
it?
can talk about it.
Man, tell the
Let's
people
tell
what they
them.
want to hear,
All
baby.
right, all right, ladies and gentlemen. So there is an esports team, Obey Alliance,
Obey.
and they have kind of contracted or aligned themselves with me and Richard Siegler and Mark Perry. So the 3 of us are going to be joining their team. So we're going to be doing a lot of content creation, a lot of Twitch streaming. I'll be moving
Battle
to
reports
Florida,
and
battle
stuff?
reports.
Yep.
He's actually
all that
moving
stuff.
down there
He's
like
moving
the
to
whole
Florida.
crew is
So
coming
now
together.
we'll be able to hang out with Nick more. Dude, we're so excited.
It's-
Tons of
gonna be
content
great.
creation coming away. So much 40K for you guys to view. It's going to be awesome.
Obey sponsoring.
Are you
Nick
going to
and
let Thomas and I come on there and do some battle reports with you guys?
Only good players.
Exactly. We're right here.
Hey, that means I can show up.
Even Will's coming because he knows.
Yeah, Will's got my number.
Well, that's very exciting. So when will we be expected to see some of the fruits of that coming out?
Probably middle, end of January, but with LVO, maybe not. So latest will be early February.
Wow,
but
that's pretty soon,
pretty
though.
soon.
That's pretty soon. And is there a name to it?
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I have a podcast called The Art of War. So we're going to be doing everything under The Art of War. So this
Senzu.
is all Art of War stuff.
Fantastic. So yeah, if you
guys-
haven't listened to
you've
Art
never
of
read the
War,
book,
you should definitely go
Art
check
of
out
War. You
Nick
should
and
read
Art
it.
of War. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's
Well, Nick,
fantastic.
appreciate
Congratulations,
it. Love
dude.
You.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure
Love you
we'll
so
see
much.
You here
Hopefully,
in the booth
hopefully.
for some
Nick,
more rounds.
well, hopefully we'll see Nick later on holding up that check, 5K, baby.
Let's do it.
All right, thank you so much,
Yeah,
Nick.
thanks for having me, guys.
You're the man.
Take care.
See you guys. All right. Nick Nanavati
Good
in the
stuff.
house, you guys.
Fantastic.
Just cleaning house, taking names, kicking butts.
Doing Nick things.
Taking butts, kicking names. He loves butts. He said that as he left the door. So that's
We love Nick.
we
and,
love
he's
Nick,
a
dude. He's
fantastic player. So.
he's a good dude. He stayed at your house before.
He does. I have
He loves staying at your house.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, shoe sting.
So back to the game here.
This fella.
Looks
not a
like
CP, but real.
looks
Coach
like you
Revere.
guys
Turret 1. I'll reroll.
still just got those 2 models.
Is this the last class we'll take shooting here, Will?
I'll reroll.
He just finished his movement phase. He did some more move blocking, moving on to objectives, things like that, and now he's starting to shoot.
Now we start.
Can we pull up the score for this game? Is that
And 9 is
this is the Andrew Whitaker game?
perfectly average.
Table 3. Perfectly average. He loves yelling that. Okay. We'll get that Later.
3 for knowing 1.
So he's firing that.
Wash
plasma
that
tank.
headset after taking off Nick's head. Hey, I'm not even gonna acknowledge that, Adam. Even though I did acknowledge it, I'm not acknowledging it. Thank you, Foosballer.
They are both out of CP.
Oh, they're both out of CP. Thank you for gifting another sub, buddy. We really appreciate it. Foosball. Mama say. Mama say.
5 ups. Oh my goodness, dude.
Look at this saves. He's like, get it. I'm just gonna make.
Oh, dude, he makes them all.
3 out of 4. Took 1 damage.
I'm just gonna put 28 next to
He's like, I don't care about your tanks. Can't hurt me.
Yeah, you guys should thank Foosball, man. He's throwing out gift subs like you would not believe.
Recover one first? No, I'll do that one.
That was Thomas level saves. Baba Zell knows those saves, man. He knows them.
They know how to roll.
There you go. Throw those 6s up.
Dragons attack.
Throw those 6s up.
He's just gonna go to work. There's not many models left on the chaos side, so he's gonna keep doing that.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
More subs.
He gave me a sub.
Sorry about that.
Sub yourself.
He subbed myself. I can't believe I'm a sub.
Still
Thank
what?
you.
6 or 7? 6?
I'm a little embarrassed that he had to sub me, honestly.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I think I've already subscribed to my
9
jar
going
crew,
cover,
so.
so 3 up, yeah.
How do I even do the emotes if I want to throw one up? How do you even do it?
Click on that little circle.
This
icon,
thing?
emoji
This thing?
icon, Yep. And it'll have a bunch. And there's
Oh,
the top
snap, dude. And I just click it as many times as I want?
Hot shooting.
That looks pretty cocked to me.
Bam!
one. Or you can just type.
Still good shooting text.
Still 20.
I don't know how to type it. How do you type it? That's too much. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm just gonna click the little emote thing, like my cell phone. So he's blocked him off. Is he doing any charges?
No, he's still shooting now.
This is still shooting. Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. There's all the shooting.
We still have that smash
Yep,
captain
the other
there, and
game-
he gets smited out.
Baby.
Guys,
They are
if you
both
guys,
gone.
if you guys, what? The other table's gone. Table 1.
The other smash captain.
Oh, the other smash captain's gone.
Armand took care of him.
I do have an update on table 1.
Give us
we
the
have
update.
Kemple over Jones 13-6 going into the top of 3.
Oh, Justin keeping it real, winning the game, 13-6.
What's the whole score?
It's a low score. Well, he was in midfield and he went first, so that really is hard for him to. The fact that Justin Kemple has pulled it back to even be ahead now is amazing to me.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's that far ahead, what's his step there?
Take this down. Down to 13.
The Justin Jones only has 6
That was
points.
a ridiculously good roll, my dude.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That was turn 2.
So is he is degraded? Or no?
Should we have had it? We should have had it like a dragon counter on this.
Should have had a dragon counter. We might have started a dragon counter for sure.
So if you aren't familiar with what that is, during Warzone on Land, we had a round 2.
Daniel Hesters versus Mark Schuckman.
Matt Schuckman.
Max Shipman.
And Daniel was just rolling 6s like you would not believe. And it was so ludicrous how many. And this is coming from the guys who roll dragons for a living. Like, we're just like, that's whatever.
Dude, we roll 5s and 6s.
That's our whole strategy.
That literally is. We're like, come to the table. We're like, it doesn't matter. Oh, you have
When you
what?
play, I don't care.
It doesn't matter. I'm going to roll 6s. So I hope you're here to play.
So he was rolling it so much. We didn't even like start counting. We're like, that's a lot of 6s.
And we started it late.
And we're like,
I'm not okay.
that's more 6s. Let's start counting. I mean, so we had to institute a dragon counter. And he got to 95 by the end of the day.
95 6s, guys.
And that wasn't even us counting them all.
We
so
missed
he clearly made it over 100. And he still lost. He still lost that game. So.
Okay, you don't have to rub that part in.
But we had to give him flack for like rolling so many 6s and still pulling them off. So that was a fantastic game to watch. If you haven't seen it, it's on Pro TableTop. You can go watch that stream.
It's true. It's pretty funny. It's just
all
round
the
2.
dragons in action. Round 2 of Warzone Atlanta.
Oh, look, here we go, guys. There we go, guys. Check it out. We got Naden versus Ruben, 6-5. We got Parker versus Clark, 13-11. Cox versus Hamlin 1710. I don't know what Root and Oster are doing, or Van Dam, Van Der, and Joyner.
Now remember, these scores are pulling live from their app, so if they're not updating their app,
Then that's why we're not
real
seeing
time,
it.
that's why you're not seeing it.
So Hester's is ahead, 13-10. There you go, Bob.
Yeah, it doesn't show what turn it is, but we'll definitely go
But
check
we're
it.
seeing the score. I mean, it's probably around 4 or so, I'd say, on most of these games. Nerf Shookman is what I just heard.
All right.
This is halftime. That's like after round 3.
On to the
Yeah.
psychic phase. Armin's going to cast Prescience on himself. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, it goes off. Armin's
Very
gonna
cool that we got to
cast-
run through that score. And we'll make sure we talk to these guys for getting their scores in here.
Yeah, this is the first time they're using ITC battle apps for some of these guys, so we just
Lennon, 36-8, crushing
And Armin's gonna
victory.
cast Smite.
Holy moly!
hammer on it, setting the bar high.
Holy moly!
See Austin Wingfield there.
And we got Klaus there, 14-8. I'm glad he's up.
Our hurdles.
Shooting
Mark
phase,
Perry not
top
knowing how to
hat,
use his
into
battle app.
mortars,
Not
Stubbers
surprising technology, guys.
into
Oh, your boy just
mortars,
lost, dude.
Meltus
Isn't that?
into
Oh, McEnany. No, McEnany. That's your boy.
Yeah.
He's up 11.
one into this tank, and then one
That's his
into
ultramarine guy?
the one with no line of sight if I got it. Or no.
No, they're not. They're
Both
curved.
of them are going to have cover. You can only see
Finals.
this.
These are just not the
That's
finals.
fine.
These are
Is that
kind
the
of
one?
as
That's the
This
good
is
one
as
or
the
not?
game's going.
They're both the same.
The one that which one goes cover?
I get to elect which one per turn.
Oh,
Don't forget,
well,
you
there
have
go.
the
Never mind.
giveaways. So
Didn't know that.
Anybody that hasn't jumped
Pick a
in,
guy with
exhibition
instructions of this
giveaway
fella,
at
and
the
then
end
he
of this
gets the
round. We're going to be handing out
So
a,
top hat into that.
Army Painter
Top
base
hat, Stubbers,
basing
Melta,
kit.
right. So
Hey Adam, what's that worth? What's that basing kit worth?
2 mortars. One shot.
I know we had
3
Adam from the Army Painter there.
Stubbers.
See if he chimes in,
and
but
2 mortars.
So again, we love this, guys. Like we can see, like Titan Slayer is all the way done.
First Melta
Like
shot of these
into
fantastically
that,
painted
dude,
models by
one shot.
Andrew.
Into the
they do look very cool.
that one into the other one.
Blue Whales, one of our sponsors.
We will put pics of Fabio's army up there. No, dude. His stuff right now that he's using, Bob. You're exactly right. It is ridiculous. You guys wait till you see this with his display board and stuff. He's got that. What's that? The vampire thing on there.
Oh yeah, so
Thing's ridiculous.
taking a page out of my book,
Some
Shock and All.
nips.
He's bringing out the big guns for his display base. Some awesomely painted large planes. I wouldn't know anything about that. Stormbird.
Oh my gosh, this guy. He's got to plug his Stormbird.
They wouldn't let me bring it today, even though I wasn't playing. They're like, "What are we gonna do with
I'm
this?"
gonna throw a
Keep it at home.
frag grenade at these guys.
If you haven't seen the Stormbird, you haven't lived.
Hitting on 2s.
So it looks like they both maxed their first and second secondaries. Andrew's gotten 3 of his third one
One wound.
so
AP
far with
0.
recon.
Yeah, but he's really used his infantry to a big advantage.
And then
As soon
last thing
as,
I'm going to do is
Michael
I'm going to
picked
charge my
recon,
knight into this
And he's not even
squadron.
going to be able to get recon. now.
Andrew
He can't-
really
he-
pushed him out. He said, "Nope, you're not getting recon on my watch. I'm going to hold your knights all the way in the back. You'll never get back into my board edge to get recon." And he
That's
made sure
right.
to get those disco lords, which they love to run.
This
up
guy
the
can't
line.
see.
Nice.
Once they went down, there's nothing
only
pushing forward.
17
So,
Nice.
um,
Thank you, Adam.
4 connect. 6 again.
I do. So we have a great award for the winner, as well as the $5,000. You're going to get
So I'm going to go.
a ring.
They're both out.
It's kind of like a Super Bowl style.
Dude, you guys,
blinged out.
it is insane.
Championship ring, and
It
so
literally is a championship
we're
freaking
gonna have
ring.
we have to get it sized, so we're waiting to the winner so we get the right size for him and get it made, custom made for him. So we won't have it hand out today, but we'll definitely have that thing riding up in the store, so you'll have a great shot of it unloading
To
from the
the,
store. So as soon as I get off of it, because I fly that around.
Nate, look at that.
At his house, you guys should see him. He flies it around his house.
I'm going to attack with this guy first.
I'm gonna make you roll this because you're degraded. So you're hitting on 4s now.
Yep. 4s.
Is that good?
I'm like, he's trying to
So
play.
the production is asking me to do this over and over again, so I'm gonna keep doing it.
You always have 50.
That's not how plays. That's not how the Stormbird sounds.
That's how his Stormbird sounds. I'll tell you how my AdMech vehicle is going to sound. That's how my AdMech vehicle is going to sound.
I saw a lot of comments online. I'm an AdMech guy too. I love AdMech.
He actually is an AdMech player.
The Ornithopter.
The Ornithopter.
The new plane that
I'm
they
excited.
unveiled. Super excited. I think it looks fantastic.
Thank you, man.
I've heard people think it looks terrible, but I'm like, I'm
It's
not
unique.
in that camp. I think it
So
looks great.
here's the thing. The reason that thing has legs on it, do you know why? Because some of the planets where the AdMech went, you actually could not fly planes. So they had
It just hops?
They had to. Well, it would run off cliffs and glide.
Oh, okay.
That's how they were like transporting stuff. That's the
fluff behind
the
it?
fluff behind it.
Oh, sweet. So this is a great shot here. Shows a little bit of our objective markers. We made those.
Violin 3 inches.
Our
After that.
3D6 Wargaming made those objective markers. Got all our sponsors on there. We got RS Andrews, one of our great sponsors.
Heating and air, man.
Yeah, if you need heating and air, electrical, plumbing.
You live in Georgia, you need that stuff.
Those guys are great.
They're the ones to call.
We do have a big prize if you like a pro tabletop and you like RS Andrews on Facebook. We got a big prize that we're going to hand out at the end of the weekend. We got secret weapon bases and paints.
We use secret weapon bases all the time.
Yeah, secret weapons fantastic. Of course, the Army painter, Adam Abramowitz, the best generals here in the chat with us. Big shout out to him and the crew. We're actually handing out some Army painter swag this round. Pop Goes the Monkey. This is a great game for that because Andrew won Adepticon team tournament last year with this army.
6'5".
And he's got Pop Goes the Monkey, and he was with Pop Goes the Monkey team. So those guys are great there. They have some fantastic stuff. They'll make some custom bits for you if you need some stuff. So reach out to those guys for all your gaming needs. Of course, Pro Tabletop, we're here. We're loving it at the Atlanta Open here.
That's right.
So we're kind of in the middle to the end of round 1 of the Atlanta Open.
Well, at least on this game, we can jump back after see what happens with this knight. So he can't get recon anymore. He's done with that.
Here's a great shot of just the tournament.
Thank you, Trish, so much for your sub.
You kind of see some folks walking around. This is the stream area, so we kind of got a lot of gimbals and stuff set up on these 3 main tables. Yeah, let's jump to table 1 and see how the 2 Justins are faring.
Oh, you want to hear how macaroni and cheese sounds? Hold on, let me see if I can do it. Hold on, wait. Nope, I can't do it with my mouth. I'm sorry, not gonna do it.
What are you doing?
I'm doing macaroni and cheese.
What is that?
It was me stirring some macaroni and cheese, some Kraft.
That is not what that is.
That's what it sounds like in the pot when you stir it. What's wrong with you guys? That's exactly what it sounds
So we got Justin. He's playing Orcs versus Justin playing AdMech.
Justin Jones versus Justin Kemper.
So we got Stormbolters.
And Trish, thank you.
So 3.
1, 2.
Is Nathan playing Ruben Fernandez? Is that who he's playing for sure?
I think that's who that was.
I think so.
Yeah, and he's up 6'5". At least in the last. It can't. It might not be 6'5" because they might not have been updating it. That fat macaroni sound. That's right.
So Wilco, can you give us an update on from the table what's happening right here? Who's shooting you up?
I bet that is Vanguard.
It looks like the storm bolters off the drill.
What? The drill? Yep. The drill. Sorry, the drill is shooting all of its guns here.
That is
but it's
correct.
taking-
There we go.
All the guns from the drill.
I recognize drill shooting anywhere.
You do. You love those drills.
I do have several of those drills.
First one I
They're
have to kill this
fantastic.
guy with because he's already wounded, I think. Well, if I pass, I can pass off, and if I fail, I have to
Okay,
kill him.
so congrats to that.
So the drills firing down on some. Are those just boys or what are those? Ludus? Or free?
No, those just are normal shooter boys,
No,
right?
these are
Oh.
Those are flash kits.
flash.
Oh, those are
That's
flash
yeah, they're fancy.
All right. Are those guys alive over there?
Yes.
Can you measure 24 from him?
You got it.
Okay.
Hear
so
how
just shoot
polite the
those
game
guys.
is? Isn't that nice? Here, a couple gentlemen playing the game.
Myself? I'll hit.
So our overlay with this one is not quite ready yet. I'm so sorry. We'll get it though. We will get it going.
Okay, see
Thank
they
you
won't
so
have
much,
anyone to
Killswitch,
shoot. He obviously
for
can't
bearing
shoot.
with me.
That guy though is going to.
So you just look at their clock,
Probably
you kind of
do
see their
his-
time. They're pretty even
he'll
actually on
do
time.
Top Gun and
26
missiles here.
minutes, 32 minutes.
And then his stubbers. I guess they'll all just go. His stubbers
Great
will go.
shot.
Okay.
Justin's, both Justin's
As long as
are.
I'm within
They
36.
look fantastic.
For me. I think I am. But.
You see those movement trays. to help speed up
How many
play.
moves am I at?
You're at 6. You're
Okay,
on
so
mid.
4s. And 2s.
This is and these guys.
Onto the grass, yeah, so 5.
Ooh, that's a lot of ones right there.
Top guns. So
Yeah, this is a dead pile.
What's a dead pile?
Oh, y'all can't see it on the screen. There's a big dead pile of orcs on the corner of the table.
Oh, okay.
Back here.
I mean, that's what orcs always do, right?
Sorry, numbers. Yeah. So that's 4 minus 1s.
6s.
Yeah.
2 damage each.
So kill it. Which
And
one?
then that one right there on the objective. And then the missiles were also in.
Yeah, Alex, we missed that you couldn't be here, buddy.
I know he's on the objective, so that'll just have to be like that. So that's him. We go with this one over here.
Sean,
So he's
last
gonna
we
go
saw,
ahead and
was
put
up
slivers into this
6-5.
And then he's gonna put his top gun here and missiles into your flash.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We have a list that we're gonna go run down and check. We did pull up our ticker. It is kind of dependent on the players themselves to update the app.
2 up.
We did have some kind of in-round scores that we scored, but we're gonna go check on a couple players.
What's the
See
negative on the
exactly
missile?
where they
Actually?
-2.
So 6. Never mind.
Oh. Look at that. And these are in the correct
Just a little nudge.
like 5, yeah.
Firing. So just getting some grots.
5.
Okay. And then we got a top gun into that guy right there. The Belarosa cannon. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots.
All right, we got more shots coming down here to these guys.
And 3s. That is 3 wounds.
2.
3 wounds.
5 ups, right?
Don't roll the pass.
Onto this.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
it
no, okay,
dies.
you're good, yeah.
So
I thought you were shooting into the
Smash again.
No. Yeah, it was over there. And then we have him. He's just going to shoot his eradication pistol.
into.
These guys.
Okay.
So he
Shooting at the flesh gates.
So 2. It's on 3s. +1 for himself because I'm targeting.
I don't think it's necessarily hard to get hold more.
So 1 hit minus.
2 up. Kills aggression.
So I'll tell you what, a little bit of something about
think
Justin.
that might be the
I
image
think
screen.
Justin is a phenomenal player, by the way.
He's going to.
So right now, Justin's, he's got 1, 2,
My Dominus will charge
3
there,
objectives.
Dominus charging in.
which is a 5. Should be.
Yeah, and those breachers are opposite.
Yeah, and then
My drill. Is
it looks like
going
this guy's
to- what
just
do these guys
out of
do in
range.
Overwatch? Anything.
he has
shots.
1, 2 here.
Sixes.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
6s give me extra shots.
They'll just charge both units.
Okay.
But this does look like a war boss on Pike.
They are both Justins.
Yeah, it's Justin
So
versus Justin.
AdMech Justin is Kemple. The other Justin
Justin.
for Orcs is Jones.
Justin Jones is the worst.
It does. You are right, Drake. It does make it harder to hold it, but like we kind of wanted that. We wanted the objectives to be hard things to be held. We just felt like it was. You personally rooting for Justin. Good call, Mike.
Good chance to win.
You have a good chance of winning, man. He's right.
Obviously, make it.
In fact, I would
do that.
suggest I'm going to go ahead and say he's got a 100% chance of winning.
So he'll just go right here.
Okay.
He's charging. He couldn't quite go all the
and
way
then
because
this
of the
one will
-2
just
for the charge, but he did
charge
still
both.
make
Justin
it.
will win.
And Bulldog get to fire again because they're not in combat.
Just in case Justin wins. You little word player, you. Get out of here.
Roll better this time.
That's a lot better.
All right, so this is the flash gets firing on White. So
Looking for sixes.
The fact that
Everybody post sixes.
the fact that he couldn't go all the way within 1 inch because
Sixes
of the
on Overwatch.
terrain, the crater had a -2 of that forest. Actually let the flash gets fire again
-2, right?
instead of the drill getting within range.
Yeah.
He did declare them, so he'll be able to
So
pull it
6
up
inches minus
That's right.
and hit a
Four.
fourth anyway.
That's enough.
There we go.
To do that.
So that's the second drill coming in. You can kind of see it just out
And
of the
that
screen.
should be all my charges. No, they'll just try to make a cheeky charge.
Okay.
Cheeky charge.
5's not going to do it.
Yep.
So, okay, cool. You can't intervene,
No.
so we'll just start here.
Sure.
So 6 into your.
Yeah,
good.
flash gets.
Nurgling Swarm.
So we switched back just quickly to.
Did you put up Nurglings? Oh.
And -3. Oh, triple ones. So one guy just ultra dies.
Let's see. Can you put up
Yeah.
See, we got
And then I'll
plasma
go here.
cannon.
and I'll use my 3 inches
Yeah,
to
put
do
up a
that.
plasma cannon.
I don't want to like. I'm gonna take
Stand
these
by
guys off.
for the plasma tank commanders.
So and he also has the side sponsons on that
So
too.
that's the side sponsor
We're
of
gonna do
the
the same.
Flanders, the plasma cannon. Top gun
there we
is,
go.
Better.
Man, just roll average.
I know. So
Five.
5 die.
Yeah.
They're 3 damage each.
Okay. 2. Like both of those, you hit more than half on 50 on
And then
4-ups.
we'll do that.
Sure.
I don't want to be in the combat.
You heard Justin Jones being like, you hit more than half on 4-ups. That's
my
always
dumbass.
frustrating, right? When you see your opponent, you're like, I got 6 attacks. I hit 5 times on
Rolling hot,
4s.
baby.
That's what AdMech do, baby.
He's T6.
So nothing.
Okay. Eversword?
Yep. He's got 8 attacks.
He's taking the Eversword this time instead of the Cowardice.
Interesting.
I guess
It makes
Orc
sense,
is
though,
fine.
because it'll cut an Orc Boy squad in half by
Yeah.
himself.
Oh, yeah. Actually, this is
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Negative. Oh,
Think they're
doesn't
-2.
matter. I have a 4-up involved.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
so-
4s.
he's fighting against
2 go
that,
through?
that Warbite
So he
guy.
takes 2. Yep. And then I pick my guys up.
We got some combat happening here.
5.
Now we got the Dominus swinging.
Mm.
That's a big mech on bite?
Yeah.
So roll a 5 or 6 and kill him.
So that's the Eversword right there.
Got a wound left.
Yeah.
8 wounds left.
A wound.
Back to me.
1 wound left.
Three guys
One
doing
wound.
One drill.
1
miss,
wound
three
left?
guys doing the
1
other
wound
drill.
left on this guy right here.
One hit.
And has everything
One
swung?
wounds.
Dominus
Here's
just.
that guy.
This is
swung.
Dominus now? No, that's not Dominus.
2
He
hits.
swung. He's finished swinging.
Okay.
Nope. And this guy.
Yes, now Justin is swinging back.
And he got
Ones.
I'll put.
Nothing
I mean, 5 up.
happens.
Yeah. I'll do 4 and 1. So here's the 1 on that guy. Wounds him.
5 up involved.
So what's the score sitting at
And how
right
much
now?
damage?
Flat 3.
Okay, so he's down to 2.
They've been updating at the end of the round, so they'll update in just a second.
2 to wounds.
Just finishing the round, so we'll see the score pop up here in a second.
One passes.
So it's flat 3.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping you'd die.
Yeah. I almost did.
Oh, doing work. The claw killed out all of the guys.
Unbelievable.
So that's actually going to get him a tie there. He didn't quite
Alright,
finish.
So,
That's
good
good.
day for morale.
But he's holding
You
more,
are
though.
also most likely dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
He could live on a 1. No.
He can live on a 1.
Justin's holding more right now, right?
They're
Oh,
gonna die.
no one's
no,
holding
no,
more.
No, he's holding more. Justin only has 2 objectives.
Well, so does
3 now. Yeah,
so does Justin.
I'm gonna switch this to your timing.
Justin does. You're right.
So the
1,
orcs
2.
only have 2. It looks like the smashing guns are
No,
just
no.
out of range.
The orcs have 3 because
One of these guys.
that's contested. It's
Yeah,
just
that's an
2-2.
Eversword right
Yeah,
there. So
just
that's
2-2.
contested.
So old school. Have I got your warlord? No,
Yeah.
that's him.
That's
So-
that guy. Yeah,
yeah.
he's still alive.
Okay, I definitely got another.
Will,
person
can you
still.
find out the score when
These
you get a
guys.
chance, please?
18 to 8 at the moment.
18 to 8.
Yeah, going into turn 4.
That's crazy, right? On all
but
3 of he
18
could-
to 8 going into the top of 4.
18 to 8 in favor of Kemple.
That is correct.
Yes.
So he's just gonna come right here.
I'm sorry, Justin Jones. I love you as a human,
Does he want to move?
But he
And
did pick Justin.
but I picked
not
Justin
in
Kemple
combat.
as one of my. He's my dark horse, actually.
A lot of guys back there, unfortunately. He's just gonna go like this.
I love it. Andrew, 6.5. he knows. He appreciates that 6-7. You know, he rounds that up to 6-7.
No, for the weird one. And you just move him up until he's
So who killed more on this one? On that last round.
advance this weird boy.
There's some updates there on the ticker showing some of the scores.
Kimple got killed more.
Kemple got killed more.
Juice
And then they
playing
He
Nick
rolled great. I
Nani.
did
So
like
Juice is
9
playing
tank busters wins and he made 8 of the
his
same.
GSC. He got a big score there.
It happens.
This
Austin
guy's done nothing.
going down to
Absolutely
36.
nothing.
He's saying his shock attack and has done absolutely
Play with
nothing.
those guys.
What round is this? Is this 4?
This is top of 4.
Top of 4.
Oh, no, you get that. That guy's up to 11 wins again. Better than him.
Been healing him every turn.
Yep. That's not going to do damage, apparently. Second phase, I'll smite the drill. Goes off on an 8.
The stream wants to know. We got a request to go ask how tall Andrew is. No, you have to ask him if he's.
Oh, we got to bring.
We
Andrew,
heard he's 6'7".
We get to bring Andrew in here for an interview. We'll ask him.
Okay. So we're going to fire the first smash again.
We'll bring him in here. We'll ask him. We got you.
I've been getting him down a little bit.
He'll come in here for an interview.
Oh, I love it. I love the Andrew tall jokes.
One shot.
Their game is still going
Ones
on.
into
by the
ones
way.
into ones.
You don't have to fire.
As a 6'7" guy, I appreciate the other 6'7" guy. You know, we stand next to each other.
He's not negative as the hit, is he?
Nope.
Looking for
He's
fours.
marked.
2 hits.
Thank you so much.
That's a 7.
You have fun at your event.
I think if I got on the stool, I'd hit the ceiling.
It's
He's going to overcharge and shoot into that guy.
okay.
So 3 shots hitting on 4s.
So we jump to a top-down stream here.
He'll get on
we go.
stream. We'll get him on stream after that game too. We got to interview.
Shooting has abandoned me.
Yeah. Shock attack.
What am I more worried about?
So Will, can you check on Andrew's game? Where are they
Got a
at?
better
now?
chance of killing this guy. So strength is 7. First
better
shot
than your
is
mid-roll.
Sup,
Yeah,
squad?
but it's too late at this
Yeah,
point.
you guys are crazy, man. You guys are crazy.
When he shoots twice, he should kill
guys are
two
crazy.
double vehicles, he should kill
And I
2
love
a
it.
turn.
I agree because I've lost a knight from one round of
You hear them in the background?
The mortars just died. I'll get a score update shortly.
All right.
So 1 hit, 1 extra. Just 1 hit. Wounds you. Negative 5. Down to 2. I think that's all my shooting.
Night whiffs.
Oh, these guys will shoot.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to matter.
So on this game, Justin's orcs are shooting at a drill.
Pretty upset.
All right.
I know it does
Charges?
sound like
I'm gonna
it does
charge
sound like
you.
he said it works. Whitaker.
Andrew Whitaker,
I'll get the end.
6'7" extraordinaire.
No, everybody was here. And we just ignore weird stuff, dude. You just ignore the weird stuff.
They're coming through the booth to try to
They're coming.
1 guy within.
Just one.
trying to pull their hits on those rangers so they can kind of trap them.
So if he kills those rangers, which he will,
He's trying not to. It looks like.
All right. That's my only charge.
It looks like he wants
24
to
to
be in combat.
20. Andrew is up.
24 to 20, Andrew is up.
Oh, it's still pretty close.
It's actually pretty close. Closer than I thought it would have been.
But it's going to come down to that whole because he's not being
Going
able to
into
kill
the
anything.
top of 5.
He's not able to kill much because there's not much left.
So Andrew can't kill the tank either?
This is.
I mean, can't kill the knight?
I mean, that's all he's got. But like, if he kills one guardsman, he's going to get killed
You got
more.
that guy
I'll do
first.
this
Or
guy.
kill more. Kill more.
But, he's a 5 up.
That guy's been bossing a bunch of 4-ups.
And that guy's
What's his
holding
toughness?
2 objectives.
Yeah.
Or, sorry,
knight?
4. I forgot he has a 6-up feel no pain from the relic. I didn't roll it for the other one because it's too late. So
I'll put 2 into him and 3 into the Eversor. So 2 into him. Only 1 hits. Check and live. That's a wounds,
5 up.
of course. And you roll another one because you're an idiot. 2 on the Eversor.
Did you just call his opponent an idiot?
No.
Fails?
He's
I
just,
just
he
kidding.
keeps forgetting what he needs to do.
I just kidding.
Can the Evasaur live?
Yeah, it's everybody within 6.
Okay.
So,
Does the Evasaur explode?
yep.
He does.
D3 mortal wounds.
All right, see if it kills your guy.
Yeah.
D3
Oh,
mortal
3.
wounds. Does he blow up himself? He kills himself.
Oh, yeah?
And he takes some field of pains and he dies as well. So there's a bloodbath over there. The Evasaur got killed, exploded, took out the orc mech boy with the claw,
And his dominance.
and took out
yeah.
the dominus.
Well, you
Wow.
get to hit me with your guys in melee here.
Oh yeah, I got 3 guys. Enough for it.
You gotta be careful with those guys.
You don't see that happen every day, though.
No.
2 saves.
Oh, 2 saves. 6s.
Grot's attacking. Are those Grots here or are these
Fail morale
boys?
on this, technically. No, I rolled a 1.
I think those are boys.
Guys, thank you for those of you that are just tuning in, by the way. This is the Atlanta Open, brought to you by Pro Tabletops. We are, I am Damian Owen
I'm Thomas Bird. We're streaming live from Atlanta.
at the Axis Replay.
We're down here on Krog Street. This is a great venue. If you have any LAN gaming needs, this place is fantastic. Come on by. You can definitely come and check out the action in person live if you're in the area.
There's lots of computers here and stuff. If you want to just play video games while you're watching your games, it's super fun.
2 wounds left. I get
So
2
we do
wounds.
have that going on. We're kind of wrapping up the first round. So right now on the stream we have Justin Kempe playing AdMech versus
Wait.
Justin
Why are you-
Jones playing Orcs.
What do you mean assassins don't cause mortal wounds to friendlies?
Movement. So.
When the Evasaur
we're gonna
explodes?
heal. He just auto heals up now. He's gonna heal.
Does it just say enemy models?
For 2.
That's what he's saying. Let me check. I'll check.
He's gonna use his
Good
1
call. We're gonna-
D3 mortal wounds.
We're gonna
So 1.
Get a judge to kind of verify.
Sean Naden's score is correct, 8-5 from what they just told me.
He is going to.
You just
Hey.
heard that from Will checking in on Justin and Nate's score. Do you know what turn that is?
No, they both look like they're really trying to get through the turn, so I didn't want to press too much.
Okay.
Go press them.
They're getting late in the round. That's a low score this late in the game.
I'm just kidding.
1 hit.
Sorry I'm being so aggressive towards you, Will.
It's okay. I still love you.
Storm bolters and his melta.
I love you equally as much.
Melta. 1 shot.
All right.
Okay.
Let me see this Evasaur here. I'm going to pull it up.
So we're trying to pull up the Evasaur rules.
It's
we get
only
a judge over there.
It's only enemy units? Oh, crap.
Wow, that's actually matters quite a bit. So let's get a
Hold on. Let's get a judge.
let's get a judge over there.
That's them. These guys have nobody to shoot. He can.
So we'll
shoot
track
that.
it down the judge to kind of rectify that. Thanks for the chat, catching that. That's
Well
a good
done.
call.
Well done, chat. Guy, you guys
All
are
right, I've got Steven here. What are we going over?
The Evasaur Assassin. There was an explosion that just happened that killed the Dominus
enemy units.
and the
enemy units.
orc war boss or mech boy that killed him. When the explosion happens, it only affects enemy models, so it would not have killed the Dominus.
So that Dominus that was removed should be put back.
Missiles. 1 shot. Hits.
Justin's running away with this one.
Yeah. 1 wound -2.
So he should hold that objective down there with Blue Whale with the Dominus already.
Yeah, so we need to put that Dominus back in.
Explodes,
Yeah.
it's only enemy models it does mortal wounds.
It would definitely have a bearing.
put him back.
Yeah. I thought it was just an explode. So.
Nope. Enemy models.
He's got 2 left.
And Justin Jones also said that Kempel's running away with it. He kind of feels like it's over.
Yeah, you kind of see the writing on the wall here. A lot of the few units he has left are in position. He's still got a Scorpius tank. He's still got 2 drills. I mean, you see the drills kind of just
corralling in the back
running,
there.
They're just running up. You got this Scorpion just free to shoot wherever he wants.
I didn't even know he still had a Scorpius.
Those smash guns here have literally done, nothing.
And his shock attack gun has not popped off the way
Yeah.
it should have.
Yeah. That shock attack gun, when it does work, it just destroys everything.
That's
but
that.
sometimes,
That's almost shooting. So we got a charge right there.
Yeah. Overcharging.
Yep.
All right, we got a charge.
1 hit. 1 extra. No, just 1 hit.
Really good catch,
Doesn't wound
chat.
Okay,
I'm
I got
really
11 inches, so I'm gonna-
That was Mike from the Dangly Boys, I think they got.
No, it was Nab.
Was it?
Old Nab here.
And then he
Oh, yeah, sure was.
Pro Tabletop. It's called The Rules.
Woo!
Listen, that's why we're all on the same team.
Yeah,
man.
we're all in this together.
We're all in this together.
There's so many rules, so many games.
Thomas and I are, and you got to think it's Thomas and I. We're just a couple monkeys in a cage, man. We're just, we're just trying to bring you guys entertainment. So we need you guys to catch these rules.
all
right, let's jump back to.
He's got to make this one. He's got to make this one.
Table 3, please.
Yeah, see Andrew's game. I think that should be close to wrapping up. But with only 1 knight, if he doesn't kill it, he keeps scoring that.
Here.
The orcs
Yeah, if you don't die, but you take damage.
got gobbled. There's so much shooting with that AdMech army. Tons of shooting.
Yeah.
And his shock attack gun. I mean, his shock attack gun sucked. His track can, his smash guns weren't doing what they needed to do.
Still 1 knight. Still
Wow,
Armand.
look
So
at
he's
that.
holding 3 right there.
Look at that.
You see, he's got 1, 2, and Armand over here holding the 3rd objective.
Knight on 1 wound.
The knight is
knight's on
sitting on
1 wound.
1 wound. And you see Andrew has 1, 2, just barely holding on. It's hard to see. Is there
He's got that whirlwind back behind there.
Is there a guy on the Pop Goes the Monkey objective?
Or not whirlwind.
Inside the L?
Yes, there is.
There
Right
is.
now they're a draw.
So they are holding
objectives.
3 each. And there's no way to affect this guy without
There's no way to touch the guy in the center.
without some out of line of sight psychic powers.
And Armand cannot charge through that wall because he's not infantry when he's on the disc.
He's not on the disc, is he?
Yes, he is. Isn't he? Yeah, I thought I saw him measuring 12.
Is Armand on the disc?
Kill. So give me.
Yeah, it looks like just
2 more. You're
infantry.
up by 4 points, right?
It's just
Never
a
mind,
foot
my
guy.
bad.
Hold 1.
Yeah, well, yes.
You're up by 4 points.
Margin. Well, I'm up by 5 right now because I got +1 on primary this turn. They're on the top of my turn, so you need to get a net +5.
So they're sitting there talking
Or
through the
net
last
+4
bit.
after this.
All right.
Where's he going?
He is going to stay right here, just getting barely within 24 there. He's going to move up. He's just
He can't come off that objective to do what he needs to do with Armon.
Yeah.
All right. Because of the desperate situation that I'm in.
Just trying to see if he can pull out a win here.
As best I can. So, psychic phase.
So,
going to start off.
Evan,
Armin
I understand
is
why
going
you
to
would not
cast
be a
on
fan of that, but you
himself.
also got to think like
Armin's gonna
knights,
cast
they're
Smite.
not offset, right? Number two, they have so few models, them being able to hold two objectives, they need that, right? Because they only have a few models to be able to even do that with. And once he loses that knight, he loses two objectives. You got to think about that too, right?
Yeah.
It's a huge swing.
That knight has taken so much firepower. He's been making 4-ups like it's. We needed the dragon counter for him.
Yeah, he's the only
But,
one visible 24.
It's only got one wound.
I think
left,
it's.
so.
I think it's
and then Armin
24.
is going to. It's pretty much the end of the psychic
24-20
phase
right now.
into the shooting
or
phase.
25.
What did he cast with his psychic powers? Well,
Smite.
Top hat is going
What was
to
he
this
in range
guy.
of?
Stubber and one mil.
He was barely inside of 24 of the
commander.
commander sitting on the objective.
okay, cool. Get that extra range because he's Zeech.
Yeah, because he's all
So here
Thousand
goes.
Suns.
So top hat going into that one guy.
So he's shooting
One
this
shot,
top
hitting on
out of line
four.
of sight missiles.
Shooting at that character inside
Think that's
that
game.
ruin,
I think so.
That's probably game.
and he did not kill him.
He said that's probably
Killing those two
game.
things are almost inconsequential.
He
But
missed.
I'm gonna get because you're not gonna get hold more.
I'm not gonna get a hold more. Yeah, good game, man. Good game. That was
Nice
it.
game.
There's the
I needed
shake.
that roll.
Shake.
I needed either that smite or that
Nice.
roll because I needed a hold more.
Nice close up.
He
Looks
needed
like
one
the
of those two
fingernails were pretty
rolls to
clean.
either do
Well,
more
let's count it
wounds
up.
or
Okay,
actually
so
wound the
finish your
guy in the
shooting here
middle
because
when he
it's
just
relevant
shot
to the
that.
Yeah, or
So
get a
let's
kill
just
or
finish
something.
shooting.
So yeah.
I don't think it's. I mean, it's relevant to the points, I guess.
Yeah, it's relevant to the points.
Yeah, so-
because whether or not I can kill him.
So-
it's turn. We have one more turn after this, right?
Yeah.
Bottom 5 stage.
So Stubber going into. The only thing I could have put it into is that guy, the
They're
tank.
just kind of talking through.
They can't shoot anything else. So.
Sure.
Yeah, they're talking through to make sure they get the points correct on the final overall.
Yeah,
Because all these points matter.
that's right. So there's one more turn, and it looks like there's nothing he
One
can
shot
do to
going
come
in
back.
that tank.
Michael
Watch
can
it
do
be
to
a
come back
one
and win, but
Dogs on top.
the points do matter, so they're going to continue to play this out and finish it.
Of course, dude. This couldn't have happened like
At a
10
perfect
turns
time,
ago.
yeah.
Look at that, dude. What in the world? And then the other melted shot is fours.
2 hits. 1 wound.
No, they're still going.
They
They're still going.
they did end the game and then they decided not to. Because it matters for
They
points.
still got to finalize the points, and so they want to just talk it out.
All right, so we're gonna hold the same. So you're gonna get kill 1, hold 1.
So this is wrapping up turn 5.
I get kill more.
One wound left on that
He
freak.
killed that tank that turn.
I think so.
He's like
I mean,
his
I
melt is
basically
finally
have to
turned
kill
on.
him. If I kill him, I win. And if not, I think you might win.
Ooh. Son of turn of
I
events.
think we were a little premature handshake because you got a hold of the turn.
You think so? I mean,
Because I'm only up 3, so you could get kill more, hold more. If you just gotta-
oh yeah. Well, no, kill more, hold more is only 2 points. I can't bonus. It's game over. Kill more, hold more. You're gonna hold 1. We can tie. If you don't kill my knight, we tie.
we can tie.
Look
No,
at
that's
this.
not right because
Essentially, if you don't kill the knight, we tie.
no,
Because he won't be able to kill one at all.
no. I understand that, but
If I kill more, and then I kill literally anything,
he has to kill something else.
and you
though.
don't hold.
If he doesn't kill anything else in his next turn,
Yeah.
So it
And
comes
Andrew
down
still
to
wins.
can your wyvern strip a wound off a knight, dude?
no, it doesn't just come down to that. Because he's up 24-20.
See if we can do it.
He's up 3.
Let me see if I need to move anything else.
He just picked
three.
up 2 points because he got kill more and kill something.
You can't move
He
this
wasn't
guy
going to get that.
any further away from Armin. That guy's in the safest spot he can
So he's
be,
up 3 right now.
and that dude has to sit on the objective.
So if he doesn't pick up this knight right here, and he turns around and kills something,
These two
he's going to
swap.
get kill more.
Yeah, but he has to kill something in his turn too.
Yeah, but
Doesn't
he's got a
matter,
knight to
doesn't
shoot
matter.
at a little
Character's gonna be
character.
the closest.
Yeah, but the knight,
Certainly, yeah, that's fine.
He'll get
the
killed.
knight's hitting on 5s though. It's not great.
The guy's a little dude. Okay.
All right, let's see if we can do one.
Take one melt to hit. You're
Shot all
dead.
bad.
Will you quit trying to make me lose?
Okay, not bad. Not
That's
bad.
one of my guys, man.
He's personally invested in
fours, rerolling
Andrew.
ones.
'cause
There we
he's
go.
one of
Let's
his
get some
picks.
shots. Let's get a shot of these dice. Yeah. Oh, not on his crotch, dude. Dice, not on his crotch.
Not many 2s or 3s. That doesn't bode well.
This is the Wyvern
That was
shooting at the
good.
knight.
Ball in the 2s and 3s. Okay, I'll take it.
For a fistful of 6s.
Yes. Spam the 6s. Everybody in chat, come on, man. We want Whitaker to do it. Give the 6s, baby.
All you need.
I got 2.
2.
Give me 2 4-ups.
2
Matt
4.
says
Two
for
for
the game.
Kenny, you do it.
Give the 6s, baby.
No, it's gone. Good game.
Oh, it
Come on,
does
Whitaker.
go.
That seals it.
The knight is down.
Yeah.
The Wyvern does it.
Woo!
2 6s was all it
Whitaker.
took.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Oh, man, made my butthole pucker. That gummit. Woo. Ah. Gosh dang. it.
Smites and takes the other character out, so he does get a kill.
He does get a kill. Oh my gosh. But now he's going to hold more, kill the
You're going to
same.
get kill 1.
Yeah, they both get kill 1.
They both get kill 1. He holds more.
Yeah.
Final score 29-24.
29-24.
29.
Close game,
That was
dude.
awesome.
Such a close game.
Freaking Wyverns, baby. Stripping away Knights.
It says 28-27. I think they
Good job, guys. Put those 6s in there for me, baby.
Play, dude. That one.
Let me know when you're ready for
One time the
Andrew.
Wyvern did, and me missing killing that thing like 3 turns in a row.
He'll take the pins
Well, the
off
amount of just like
later on in the
impotence
turn.
between that knight and that tank just basically being like, no, you stop it. No, you stop it. No, I want you to keep it.
Yeah, so while they're wrapping up, we'll get Andrew in here for post-game
And we can
interview.
go back to table 1.
Let's go back to table 1 and see where
See
Justin
how
and
that's
Justin
rounded
are.
off. It should be kind of a runaway
Submit
game.
it through the app, evidently.
Yeah.
35-13.
Thirty,
Kimball.
35-13.
Got 35-13.
Ooh, big win for the AdMech.
He's
dude.
turning
Pull
it on.
freaking down. We'll interview Justin as well. Oh my gosh, the game's come through. Damien's all wins. Across the board, baby. Win, win, win.
We'll have to see who my how my games are checking in.
Nobody cares about your games. Win, win, win for Damien. Here we go, baby.
I had Patrick.
Let's see what Patrick did.
I had
Naden's up 12-9 now. He's kind of pulled it up a little higher.
I had Chris Blackham did not show up, so I had an alternate.
I need Juice as well. I need to see what Juice
Alex
did.
Fennel. So we'll have to see how he's doing.
That's my last one.
And who was my third pick? Matt Suchman. I haven't seen Matt. Is he here today?
Matt Shookman?
Yeah. Did I see his name in the?
I'm not sure because his wife was having. He had some internal things.
Yeah, because I might not have seen him. Like 2 people on my list.
Because
original list.
his wife was upset about him coming or whatever.
I have no idea.
Yeah. So.
How do I submit?
Oh, sorry. No, it's not Chocolate Thunder. First of all, it's White Chocolate. Don't call me Chocolate Thunder, man. It's
From
not
down
Chocolate
under.
Thunder. No, it's not Chocolate Thunder.
I'm just gonna
It is White Chocolate.
As complicated as we can.
Okay, so anyway, it looks like that game's wrapped up, and
All
we're
right.
gonna bring in
Let's go.
the man.
Let's get Andrew, the
The
6'7" legend himself.
the legend.
Andrew
No,
Whitaker.
The chat was wondering about you. They were saying that you were
asking.
6 foot. What are you, 6'5"?
They're 6'5" and 3/4 or 6'6". I said no. He's 6'7".
We said you're 6'7".
For the record.
The chat was saying no, you're 6'5".
I will walk out of this interview.
We were going back and
I care
forth.
nothing. I'm 6'8". You sons of guns.
No, we were defending you.
No, so this is what happens. This is what happens. So Thomas with his cackling laughter. I apologize to everyone who watches this nonsense on the screen. They think it's funny to tell people
Well,
I'm
because
shorter
you
than
wear
I am.
lifts in your shoes.
Sure. You know what? I'm done with it. Yeah, whatever.
So let's talk about the game. Great win. Actually, pretty tense there at the end. All of a sudden,
You made
Yes,
me nervous. I thought
I
you were
did.
just running away with it big time.
So we were seeing the Knights trade fire back and forth. He made a bunch of 4-ups. You guys were kind of slapping at each other. The Knight, I kept saying, why is that tank still alive? How come that Knight's still alive? And
It was after turn 3.
You're a little sweaty. Are you a little sweaty?
I mean, it's warm. I'm,
you got a
How do I
sweatshirt
look
on.
on the? How do I look on the camera?
You got a little glow. You got a little glow. to
Yeah.
you.
A little sheen.
Anyway.
We call that a sheen in the business. No. He definitely made me sweat it out. It was nuts. After turn 3,
So your nuts were sweaty just now? Is that what you just said?
Damon, do you want to have this interview? Or
I'm
do you
sorry.
wanna
I'm sorry. I just
tell
thought this was. I just want to make
terrible
sure.
jokes? I'm good either way.
I'm sorry. Okay.
As we were saying.
So, I'm sorry. Please
yes,
continue.
I don't even remember what I was saying. That's it. I'm out.
So turn 3,
Drop the
it
mic.
started to become very tense because The knight didn't
after
die?
turn 1,
20 minutes left.
I could have. I was like, my shooting. I was like, I could have done better there.
Yeah.
Because I could have killed the second Disco Lord without having to get in melee, and then the Librarian Dreadnought, who assaulted on turn 1, could have just put all of attacks into Ahriman and the knight, and then the game is over on turn 1, right? If I kill the two or three Disco Lords on turn 1 and a knight and Ahriman with the Librarian, it's like, this is not a competitive game. But then turn 3 rolls around, and I get the second Librarian Dreadnought in. And what a lot of people don't realize about Blood Angels Librarian Dreadnoughts is that, like, if they touch a knight,
they'll cut it in half.
They are going to murder it very hard.
Yep.
And even if they don't, and you kill it, I'm 2 command points away from making sure I do the job.
For sure, for sure.
So I got lucky with Quickening and Red Rampage, so 7 attacks, that whole thing, and it was tight at the end because his last knight, his Iconoclast trait that he rolled was +1 ballistic skill. So even as he was degrading, he was still shooting.
That's how he's still doing well.
He was still doing really well, and it just in those last 2 turns, it was a slap fest between that tank commander and his knight. He just number of shots 1, number of shots 2, and then my plasma was just scratch and paint. He couldn't fail a 5-up save. So very tense all the way down to the end.
I'll tell you what, man. Coming off not playing any games, when was the last time you played a real competitive game? You don't even know.
ATC, yeah. ATC was the last time I played.
That's a long time ago.
Did your board control at the beginning? Give me a high five. Thanks, man. You're like, oh, you pick Recon? That's cool. No!
Yeah. But I don't, again, and this is, Michael was so good and he saw the board really well. He knew exactly what was happening as soon as I was moving my models. But the reality is, like, Imperial Guard they're insanely fast.
Yeah.
And they move block.
Move, man. Go.
They move block so freaking well.
That's right.
And so after turn 2, he only had 3 models left.
Yeah.
And you're never going to get a recon point the rest of the game.
That's right.
So that was really effective.
That's right.
It was fun game. This is why you come to tournaments, to play games like that.
Yeah.
And also win narrowly, so I don't have to play Sean Nathan.
Well, it's funny you say that. Sean's score is very low at this point.
It is actually. It's like 12-9 or something.
8-6 or something. Like, we don't know if they're
he
just
had
in a
to do
low
12-9
turn.
the last look, it was 12-9.
Well, and who knows if they've actually kept their scores updated
Yeah,
too.
that's
But this is the coolest tournament I've ever been to with the tech that's going on, the live scoring, the constant updates. I mean, I've been to every big GT.
He's been to all of them, guys.
We're trying to up the ante. Like, we're working through some of the things.
It felt super professional. It felt super cool.
Nice.
All the tech is there. I mean, you walk around the room, and it's a who's who of Z-list internet celebrities.
Right.
Yourself included.
Yourself included.
No, you stop.
No, you stop. No, you stop.
Well, I'm here. So,
yeah.
No,
how many people have turned off the stream because of the cackling? Or just hit the mute button?
This is Roll Dragons.
That's the stream.
That's the stream, yeah. Tall boy.
So Foosball's been handing out subs like crazy.
Foosball's been handing out subs like crazy because they were super excited about you being here.
Yeah.
They said if we kept it on your table, they would throw subs.
Yeah.
So we had to keep it on your table.
There it is.
You were popular demand.
I know, man.
So you've already kind of said it, but your thoughts on the event. You think it's going well? So it's only round 1, but
well, all right. So I have basically 3 thoughts, and again, I'm pretty objective, right? I have some friends with you guys,
but you're happy to tell us what it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna call a spade, and if I can tell Thomas he's doing a bad job, I'm gonna.
He will.
I basically have 3 thoughts. One, the venue is so cool. It's awesome. It's hip. It looks good. The lighting's great. The temperature control is wonderful. Like, it's just everything you want in a venue with tons of space between tables. That's awesome. Number 2, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting a judge. They are on every table.
Nice.
They are on every corner. And, like, if you're going to have a $10,000 cash prize tournament, that's what you want, and that's what you see. Every single rule was right. In fact, my opponent was playing Imperial Knights, Chaos Knights, and he rolls his stomp attacks, and it was on like a Smash Captain, or on a Librarian Dreadnought, and he says AP -3. And I said, oh, okay, I need 6-up saves. And Kelly, one of the judges, overhears it, walks over, and he's like, why is it AP -3? I didn't even think to ask that question, and the guy was like, because it's Iconoclast, and I've got XYZ upgrade. And then Kelly was like, perfect, awesome. It's just every rule's pristine, and there's judges everywhere. That's really, really great. And then the final thing is, like, the tech savvy stuff is just, it's out of this world. It's nothing like anything you've ever seen at 40k.
Yeah. We do have a lot of technology. You guys can't see the room that we're sitting in with all the screens.
I mean, the linking the ITC app with the Battle Scribe, the
How
live
easy
scoring.
was it to keep track of your scores? Did you like that? Like, without no pen and paper? Just
I would say it probably took me 60 to 120 seconds to figure out what was going on, and then you just press buttons instead of writing it on your piece of paper.
Yeah.
Right. So.
And your opponent can see it right there. You know what I mean? So one guy keeps it, and it's just like, is that good for you?
Yeah, I mean, my phone was literally, I don't know how the top-down table stream, if you guys could see it, but, like, my phone is sitting there the whole time, and, like, we're talking about the score on every round. So that was really fun and kind of above board. And then he's keeping score. We have a paper score and the live one.
Just to make sure.
Just to make sure and to be double-checking. And
because this kind of tournament, you need to do that kind of stuff. I mean, if you could tell anybody, I mean, keeping track, these battle points matter, right?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you want to make sure the score's right all the time. But having that update so we could see, because players were asking how you guys were doing, how other players were doing, being able to pull the ticker up and see the other rounds live, it's pretty awesome.
Yep. So I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, part of me just wishes I was at home, watching, because it does seem like a cool way to take in a 40K tournament.
Well, great. Well, thanks for that.
We're really proud of you. You're one of my you're my champion.
That was a bad draw, bud. That was such a bad.
No,
draft.
it was a bad draw,
It
man.
was a bad draft.
The Whitaker. Thank you so much, buddy. You're the man.
Great to have you, buddy. We're gonna go to
Hopefully
break, guys.
Hopefully we'll see you again. Keep
and
winning.
We'll try to get the next Justin in.
Got hands, guys.